Hello, everyone. How are you today? Those of you coming in for the replay, please leave a thumbs up and a comment. Sooner or later, I get back to it. Or it might be sitting up in the studio waiting on me. But yeah. How's everybody doing? How's the weather? It's nice and warm here. It's beautiful. Uh-oh. You know what? I did this and didn't even set up to get me get my charger. It's about to go dead. Yeah. So that means, hey, my Renaissance grandma, how you doing? I was wondering when you was gonna pop up in here. So how's it going? How you doing? How's the weather treating you? Hey, Mike, how's it going? How's the weather treating you? Has it warmed up yet? Or is it snowing over there? I think y'all got a snowstorm or something coming that way, right? Because it's nice and warm here. It's supposed to be like up in the 80s. I think the it's gonna run in the 80s for a few days, and then it's gonna drop down into the 70s, and then it's gonna go back up into the 80s. So I was beginning to wonder, oh, you having bad weather? Oh, sorry to hear that. Hey, Queen, what's happening? How you doing? I am so proud of you. Your okra looking like my okra. I'm good. Weather good. I'm thinking about dropping them videos so you can see what I'm gonna do with my okra. I was gonna put it outside, but since you want to put yours in a pot, I might transfer it into a pot, at least one of them into a pot before I put it outside. Hey, Jane Doe, how's it going? Yeah, if y'all not subscribed over there with Unbiased, y'all go over there and subscribe to her. She need 40 people. Yeah, we need to do this before March get here. She need 40 people to reach her 2,000 subscribers. That's a heck of a milestone right there. I ain't nowhere near it. It don't even matter. I don't even want to get there. That's too many people. Hey, what's happening, y'all? What are you all up to? So it should be nice and warm where you at, huh, Bias? Might be feet of snow here. A foot? Oh my God. Oh wow. I don't want to see no snow, to be honest. I really don't. But I don't think we're gonna see none. Even if it tried to snow this way, it'll melt because it's too warm right now. We're gonna have a hot summer. That's what's gonna happen. I truly believe that it's gonna be real hot. Muggy but warm. Yeah. Yeah. I would like hopefully I can get outside and do some work tomorrow. It seemed like as soon as I get home, all I want to do is lay down and go to sleep. I need to go. That's why I came on a little early. Because I got to go to bed. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And it's kicking my butt. Getting up there early. Going to bed early and getting up early is not my forte. It's messing up everything. Plus drifting. Oh, my word. Freeways closed. Already? They're closing it down already? Oh, it's bad already. Because I know they'll close it down real quick. Soon as they say it's gonna happen, look, they gonna close everything down around here. I used to love it when I was when I was working. Hey Brett. Hey Jones Truth. How you doing? I'm hoping my wife can get home before she gets the. I know that's right, Mike. We're gonna pray for her and we're gonna keep her in prayer that she get home safely. because being stuck out in that snow. Do you have a kit in the car? Do you make sure she have a kit in the car, like blanket, pillows, water, food, different things in the car just in case she gets stuck out there in the weather? Hey, Shakira, how you doing? Good, good. Yeah, because I remember I used to keep all that stuff in my car when I lived up in the north. Yes, indeed. Had change of clothes, change of shoes, everything. Extra blankets, rain gear, flares. Hey, Cassandra. How you doing, Cassandra? I saw you won on was it on African Dreamer earlier today? Emergency bag. Yes. 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 I need to get me one for here. I don't even have an emergency bag in my car. I keep putting it in the shop. I gotta put it back in the shop now. It's ready to go back on Thursday, I think it is. She got shovel, etc. Sand, everything. Good. That's real good. Yeah, I remember them days. Having to push the car out of the ditch and in the deep snow with high heels on. Hey, LP, how's it going? Oh, I'm pretty good. I'm just a little tired, but I'm good. Yeah. Trying to think about what kind of tip to drop on y'all today. I live in South and I keep an emergency kit in the car, especially at my age. Everyone should have one. Yes, yes, everyone should have a kit, an emergency kit in the car. You never know. You need blankets, pillows, food, water, flares, tools, all kinds of stuff. You really need the deodorant, mouthwash, toothpaste, all that. Yes, I want to see from Garsticker. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, Deborah Garrett, how you doing? Yeah, we all talking about having an emergency kit in the vehicle, in your vehicle. You never know, anything could happen. You never know, you might go to your friend's house, decide you don't want to go home. Hey, do you have a change of clothes? You got stuff to, clean yourself up? You never know. But we were talking about emergency, right? And a small tent. I might need to go buy me another small tent and put it in the car. I used to carry a big tent and I took it out. I avoid that problem altogether. I just don't go out when the weather is bad. But of course, I have an emergency bag. Yeah, but you never know. I mean, you don't have intentions to go out when the weather is bad, but you might go out and then all of a sudden it get bad and you get stuck. You can go somewhere, go across town somewhere, and then all of a sudden it's pouring down raining. Next thing you know, it's flooding. You can't get nowhere. You got a bag in there? Oh, yeah, I need to get off early. Hey, Cheryl. How's it going, Cheryl? J3, what's happening, man? Yeah, I'm a little early tonight. It's Tuesday night. I need to be early. It's a weeknight. Everybody want to go to bed. Don't nobody want to be up all night long. Some people have to be up all night. They got to work. See, I came on here, so let's see. What y'all been up to? What's been going on? Nope, they call me the weather lady. I check the weather before I leave the house. Okay. So you check the weather before you go anywhere. You're not gonna get stuck nowhere, right? She works at a TV station. Would have to go in if a naked went off. Oh yeah. Hey, Texas Lala, how you doing? So you gonna keep this name, or you gonna change it again? Look, 'cause every time I look up, it's like you change your name every month. That's kind of scare me sometimes when people do that, because I be thinking somebody be taking other people's names. Hey, Good Eats, how's it going? I know you enjoying the weather. You been out in the yard? Been able to get out in the yard? Yes, keeping it. Okay, cool. Cool. Say Texas la la. Ooh, don't do Good Eats. You come in here trying to control stuff. Look, I'm just saying it makes me nervous. Look, because somebody tried to take my name on IG. So if somebody come up on your page on IG, it ain't me. I hardly even go over there. So it's not me. Unless you talk to me directly. And I have been in the streets today. Oh, I bet you have. It's nice enough. Hey, Auntie Ellen, it's nice enough to be in the streets. We got 83 tomorrow. Yeah, we're supposed to get up in the 80s somewhere tomorrow. It was 87 today. Oh, wow. That's hot. It ain't me. She mean it ain't you. Look, I forgot what I was even talking about. Look, I lost train of thought already. It's not good. What was I talking about? Oh man. See, y'all done threw my mind off. This thing keep jumping. Do 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 do. I know I was talking to Good Eats, and then before I was talking to Good Eats, I was talking to Lala, but before I was talking to Lala, it's been pleasant here. It's supposed to hit 80 in a couple of days. Oh wow. Okay. So it's gonna be 80 everywhere. It's just at the up north is where it's getting cold. It's got a cold blast coming through there. What has everybody been up to today? Look, everybody been enjoying this weather. Me, I've been chilling. Yeah, I was up at the hospital, and then I had to go and get my medicine. I had ran out of medicine, didn't realize I had ran out of medicine. And I forgot to call it in last week, and I ran out. And I was trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And I looked, and I was like, you know what? I'm missing the most important medication I'm supposed to be taking. I'm like, hey, I need my medicine today. Look, so I can feel better. So hopefully I'll be back to up to par tomorrow. Cold as, oh, yeah. Say it's cold as witches. Look. Oh no, where? Oh yeah, I got it. Oh yeah, they weren't gonna close today until I got it. I've been in some trees. I've been put some trees in the dirt. Yeah, I forgot what we was when we was talking about me, if I was gonna take my plants out and put them in the dirt or leave them in a pot. And I couldn't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm like, you know what? I got to remember what decision I made on what I was going to do to them, so that either I'm going to take them out or I'm going to repot them or something. But I need to go on and do it while it's warming up before, especially my pineapples. I might get a chance to do that. I should be sifting some soil right now. That's what I need to be doing. Get that other bag taken care of so I can put everything outside. Because my okra look like biased okra. Yeah, sure. You know what? I forgot to turn the light on too. I need to turn the light on. I'm messing up. You know what? I'm so just messing up big time. Doggone. But I don't have no juice. Oh Lord. There we go. Had to get some juice. It was great die. MLW Fisherman. How you doing? How's it going? You been catching fish lately? What kind of fish have you been catching lately? I was thinking today that I want to go fishing. I seen some people look like they was down at a creek. They was down at a creek and looked like they was fishing. I was like, you know what? I haven't fished in the creek in years. Hey, my friend, what's happening? The Seattle Black Veteran. How you been doing, man? I haven't seen you in a long time. You get yourself together? See, I'm just coming just all at one time. But look, it's good to see you. I'm so glad to see you. See, now if we was in person, I'd give you a great big old hug because I ain't seen you in a long time, dude. Like, yeah. Goodies. Have you checked out Seattle Black Veteran? Have you been over to his channel? Oh, that's what I was trying to do. I forgot to pin it up. That's what I should have did the last time. There, let me see. There we go. Okay, it's supposed to be pinned now. Yeah, that part. Oh Lord. Yeah, I need to get my hair done. I'm starting to look like nobody child again. So how's the weather up in Seattle? Is it cold? I've been off for a while. Yes, you have been off for a while. It's been a couple of months since when I saw you last. I remember, but I would definitely go check him out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fellow veteran. Yeah, he been out for a while though. He been gone for a good couple of months. I think the last time I saw him was around about Christmas time, if I recall right. Have you been to Seattle? No, I have not. Girl, I ain't been nowhere. I'm just now trying to get out and go somewhere. Look, I ain't been nowhere. Cold, very cold, 24 to 39. Oh my word. So you up there where they having that cold blast because the north is all the way across. It's supposed to be getting a cold blast. So much is going on. Well, man, I hope you get it all together. I know you was moving and everything the last time I was talking to you. So I hope you all settled in and got everything straight. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, I know my mind is a little short sometimes, but some things I do remember. Yo, I might have to take a trip. Hey, Tracy. What's happening, Tracy? I might have to take a little trip to go get my hair done. Bring me up when you can. Oh, I just dropped the link, and it should be pinned up at the top as well. I don't know. I don't. You know what? I don't even know what it looked like. I probably need to look and see what it looked like. That's what I need to do. Is go see what it looked like. I'm always telling everybody it's up there. Oh, okay, yes, I have checked you out. You are back in business. There you go. There you go. Look at you with all that hair. Look at you. Look at you. That's not the man I know. Who is
Oh,
this?
you didn't even say it right.
Oh, this hair on your face. Looking like, what's that man name? Oh,
Yeah, I've been hearing it. I've been hearing it. Now, this was my actually my low pro incognito role for a while because I've been dealing with so much. Just to get into this place that I'm in now, I'm able to set up my studio kind of like how I want to. But 4 months boxing with those guys, and it's election season now coming up here, and so I have a lot of people who are asking for my support to help them be in either city council or the mayor of the city. And so I've been kind of laying low and doing that, but it's tired. It's good to see you, dear heart. It's real. I miss you too, and I would love your hugs. I miss you too. For your audience, Mona sifting some soil. She was like the first person I started talking to when I had like maybe 100 subs, but I've been off for like 4 months, and that's my apology because the first Magnum acts about me. And so I haven't been able to get back in touch with anybody. But you're actually, Mama, you're the first person I've ever queued up to got live on since the last time you were on and Microformer were on.
yeah.
Was another one of my beautiful brothers there I love. Um, yeah, and so now it's kind of coming together. It's amazing. Sometimes, when you look like you have a lot. People, you know the deal. And when I'm like, I'm just, I'm grateful. I mean, and I sincerely mean this, Mona. I'm grateful to you as well, because every time I come up, you're just a part of me, and you always give me love, and I appreciate you for that.
Oh,
Um,
yes, yes.
I try to stay on here and check you guys out every now and then. But honestly, I just moved into this place after trying since November, which I didn't understand. You have these qualifications you have to go to be in this apartment building. And yeah, so they took me through. I think the last time, one time you guys saw me, I had all the totes in the background. All filled up. Yeah, and so I was living kind of like this in a
It happens that way sometimes. Hey, Sandra. It happens that way sometimes. When you move in, you just got stuff everywhere until you ready, just literally ready to pack up and go. Don't wait till the last minute to pack up something to go. Be prepared to pack up. When you know you moving, go on and pack your stuff up. Just leave a little things to live on, but pack
yeah.
that stuff up.
Yeah, yep, exactly. Let me say hello to your sister, girl, Unbalanced. Thank you, sweetheart. Yeah, it's good to see you. And thank you for your hellos. I appreciate it. But yeah, what you been up to, Mona? Talk to a brother.
Man, look, I've been okay. I'm okay. Okay.
Good,
I'm okay. I'm okay.
good.
I can't go on and on and on. Too
Yeah,
many people watching and listening. They look. They want to know. They want to know too. I'm
exactly.
okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Look,
It's, yeah, it's right
yeah.
on. That's the same thing I have to say and do because when I moved to this spot, and I don't really too much like a apartment complex because I got too much going on as far as noise. So they gave me this spot, and oh God, oh, you live in the penthouse. I'm like, "Yeah, right, whatever. And so then you have to keep people out of your business
Right.
because and I'm not trying to fill it, no unnecessary knockings on my door. But you're a survivor, Mona. That ain't no doubt. You a survivor. You my girl. Uh, I listen to some of you. Believe it or not, I still listen to. I go back and listen to some of your your previous recordings and stuff because I remember you talking about when it got too hot, you had the water bottles in your freezer. You were working it. I said, you telling the brother how to survive out there when stuff get rough. And so, how's the weather treating you out there? Is it really
It
hot?
is. Oh man, it's 80 degrees around this baby. Look,
Man.
but it's not. It's a different kind of 80. It's not a hot 80. It's
Mm.
got like a cool breeze, you
Oh,
know.
that's
So
exactly.
every now and then you get a little sprinkle here and there. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Yeah.
decent 80. It's not one of them hot scorching where you got to be almost naked laying around, trying to be cool.
Exactly.
Look, but
Hey,
this
Sandra.
summer, I'm thinking we gonna catch it this
Oh
summer.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
wow. Yeah, if it's already there, yeah, maybe, huh?
right. Because usually during this week it's
Mhm.
usually raining and cold.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the trail ride is coming in, and
Hmm.
normally when they come in, it's
Hmm.
raining.
My God.
And it's
Uh-huh.
not is they getting a good ride this time. They've
Oh
been looking
boy.
for that good ride for some years. They getting a
Yeah.
good ride right now. And I'm like,
Oh
you know
boy.
what? Oh man, it's gonna be a scorcher
Oh, bless
this
your heart.
summer. Yeah,
Oof.
because I'm hoping that it just gone and stay, that it don't freeze up because I'm ready to put my stuff outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
I've been trying to hold off, but I'm looking at next week is gonna be in the 80s too. So I'm like, well, maybe
Ooh-wee.
it is what it is.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. Because we
Yeah.
got some snow over here, and but it didn't stick. It was just like it snowed down and then it was gone. But I live closer to what they call Mount Rainier, and yeah, it's supposed to drop to 24 degrees, I think, tomorrow, and a high of 38 for the next 3 or 4 days. So we're getting the opposite of what you guys got. Bomb weather, 80 degrees. I agree with Sandra on that. I can take 80 degrees, but like you say, when you get up into the hundreds.
Right,
Yeah,
right. But
how
see,
to
you
say
got to know how to work it.
that you
You
go.
know, you got to know how to work it. I mean, I'm from Ohio.
Okay.
So, I know about the cold. I
Oh
enjoy
yeah.
this heat. Look, I'm loving this heat. I just know not to go outside certain time of day.
There you
Between
go.
the hours of when you want to go out and do some stuff, get up in the morning, do whatever you got to do. By
Exactly.
2 o'clock,
Yeah.
be in the house. Don't come back outside until after 7 o'clock.
Exactly. Unless you're
You know what
looking
I'm
for a
saying?
heat stroke. Yeah.
If that's that time you gotta sleep,
Hmm.
because that's why a lot of times is why I be up during the night, because I done taught myself how to stay up all night and sleep all day.
There you go. There you
That
go.
between the hours of 2 and 7, get that
Hmm.
sleep in,
There you
and
go.
hey,
Yeah.
look. But see, back in the day, they had where Kroger's and Walmart was open 24 hours.
Yep.
Hey, that's when you go shopping. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. There you go. Get your
Look,
food.
somebody they messed that all up. They messed it up.
Oh,
Somebody
always.
decided to
Always.
go up in there in their pajamas and carrying on and be half
Hmm.
naked. So they was
Hmm.
like, "No, we stopping all this nonsense. Y'all not coming back up in here."
For real. It's always got to be somebody messing something up. I'm like, oh God. And you say that. See, they're supposed to be sending me to VA and sending me to recording school for me to be a
Hey,
audio
sleepy.
engineer. Yeah. So I'm like, but like you said, some people won't take nothing but a chapter 31 versus the GI Bill. But somebody screwed that up and started abusing that. Just like, remember when they were giving all these kids some high college loans, and when they got out of college, the job wasn't even available or something like so. Uh, Now the VA, it's the Washington D.C. is coming at these organizations, and they're putting that stuff through more scrutiny. So I don't know. Don't talk. I haven't talked about veteran stuff in so long since month.
Yeah, carrying
uh,
on in their pajamas.
oh God, you ain't lying about that. People do, hey, what's they said? And you say, you want an inch, you want to take a mile. Want to see a rope, you want to be a cowboy. What the hell's up with you? It's like,
Okay, look.
Uh,
I mean, they just messed it up for the people like me, you know?
exactly.
See, at
Exactly.
night, it's like it's not a whole lot of people. I wouldn't feel so, because now you go in the store, man. Look, I'm like, I be trying to find a store that a lot of people don't go to.
For real though, right? Right. I'm,
I
I
thought I
hear
had
you.
found one, but guess what? They done
Mm-hmm.
found it too. Dog,
Yeah. Yeah.
come on, y'all. Y'all coming all the way out here to go to the store.
Knowing you damn well you don't normally do this. Yeah, I hear you. I get the same thing. I'm like, good Lord, man. I'm walking today. All the downtown areas. I don't know how is it in where you live, the downtown areas. Has it been safe for people to walk the downtown streets?
I don't know. I don't
Mhm.
go downtown.
I, I don't
You know
blame.
what? Because the thing
Hey.
is, I used to work downtown. I
Mhm.
used to drive a trolley downtown years
Wow.
ago.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
I used to drive the trolley, and I saw a
Mm-hmm.
lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, it wasn't safe. So now it's probably not safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not safe nowhere to do nothing in the middle of the night.
It trusts anybody. There you go. That's
You can't
right.
even go to the club. Matter of fact, you can't even lay in your own bed nowadays. You get
Exactly.
shot in your own bed.
Exactly.
Sleep.
Yeah, you ain't learned about that, and you don't know where it's coming from these days. It's I'm like, dude, uh,
You welcome. You welcome.
it's downtown Seattle when I was living there. Oh God, oh God, oh God. People were acting a fool. It's more mental issues going on. It's going on down in Seattle, but you never know. These cats be strapped in the pop up tents with guns and knives. You know, you don't know it's what.
Right.
And yeah, so that's what. And over here, they are all moving or living underneath the freeway bridges.
Oh
Um,
man, all up and down the freeway. Look,
exactly.
all up on the side. Look, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my God, really? Are y'all
Yep.
but every time you turn around, my thing is every time you turn around, they building all these apartments and houses. Why we got people living on the streets?
Man,
Why
hey,
y'all making it unaffordable for people to live?
that's it. That's it. Because up here for a nice 2 bedroom apartment living in a decent area will hit you almost 2 grand a month. Right.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, that's
Oh my God.
yeah. When I went to get my studio, I was fighting to get this bad boy because I'm like, okay, let's just do this and get it done so I can do this. I can start moving forward. And they come off over here at least 22 a month, right? And that's not even, but that's not talking about your electric bills, and your
That's
groceries.
not included?
No, no. Only thing they do give us is water. They give us water.
Baby, I couldn't
Yeah.
even afford to live there.
Oh, I'm telling you, and it's just I tell them, I say,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
we'll swing this for a minute, but nah, but yeah, but this Washington State, Western Washington, it's a whole different. This place is pretty much crazy off the chain. See, the place I lived before, it was more Africans and Samoans that were living in my area. I was a minority, believe it or not. I was
Oh
a minority,
wow. Okay.
right? Right. And so when I moved now, um, I got a majority of Caucasians and Asians and Hispanics, which is all cool, whatever. Because mostly I try to just stay on my own and do my own stuff. But I will be coming back up. I like this new stream that you have. How do you like it?
A Restream is pretty good. They got Restream and they got the
What's it?
EV Mokes.
Yeah, that's the one.
EV Mux. That's
Uh-huh.
pretty good as well.
Okay, but you like this one
But I
better?
find myself keep coming. I keep coming back to Restream. I
Okay.
keep coming back over here. I don't know why I keep running back over here, but I guess because I ran out of my free time over there at EV.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah,
Because I thought that.
you get unlimited for 2 months,
Oh, that's to fish you in there. Not
and
to got
that's
you
it.
in there. Dang.
I use that. So
Yeah, if you want anytime anybody want to get monetized, you're gonna need more hours than that. Yeah.
right. See, I go a lot of times. I go on 3 hours plus
Mm-hmm.
when I do my lives, but but when you do EV, when you go over there, they limit you to 2 hours, and that's it. Bam, boom,
Whoa!
so boom, that
Whoa!
it'll
No.
knock you off, and
Ooh.
then oh, I forgot Tracy, but I'm
Oh,
gonna get with you, girl. I'm gonna get with you.
I got
Um,
one answer her too. She said she's thinking about moving to Seattle. Go ahead, though. See,
yeah.
I'm gonna get with
Hey,
you on it, Tracy.
Brunwell Hudson.
Yeah.
Good night, dear. You have a good one. Okay. Hello to anybody that I missed. I ain't trying to miss nobody. Hi,
Yeah.
Angela. Hi,
Okay.
Sandra. But if I missed anybody, I apologize. Hey,
My
Sleazy.
fault.
Look, Unicorn Lady. Look, but back to cause see, I beat them forgot again.
I
So
do it all the time. So welcome to my.
look,
I was hoping
we
you
go
remembered.
from one thing to the next. Well, I'm like, wait a minute now. You
It's
got
okay
me
though.
on some stuff. That's just how my
Uh,
mind works.
you
I
gotta
ain't on
show
nothing
you. Yeah,
that
you
my
gotta show
mind
them.
just go like that.
I
But
hear you.
yeah,
Oh,
uh,
StreamYard. So this one here is Restream. It's a little better.
Restream.
Yeah,
It's
Restream. I'm sorry.
I haven't dove off into it and trying to learn how to do different stuff on here. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't do that like I did on the other ones.
Yeah.
Like but I keep finding myself coming back over here. And I think you only get like 20 hours a month
Mm-hmm. Oh,
on
that's
this one.
for the free one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's
But
cool.
this one costs more.
Oh,
It's like
really?
$42 a month.
I okay. Now you're jogging my memory because there's more stuff that you can manipulate and play around with in this one, then, right? Than the other ones. It has more stuff how you can.
It's about the same. I mean,
Really?
I found myself being able to do more with
Mhm.
EV, but
Oh,
I guess it was easier for me to navigate and have background noise. I was able to have the sound graphics and stuff. People come in, I can have
yeah.
them ring the doorbell and clap hands, and
Right on.
I haven't seen how I can do that over here. I think I can have some background music on here. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what I saw the other day when I was playing around. But I like all that other stuff too. So
Mhm. Right on. Oh, okay. You're making me think because I cut my prescription to StreamYard and just went back to the basic. That's it because I wasn't using it for a few months. And so thank you for enlightening me on that because I was curious about, where is the next because I was off to check out that one you said was it Emux? Emux?
EVMUX.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
right there. So I said I was thinking about checking
They
those
the
guys out.
cheapest.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it's like right now, they got it at $16 a month.
Oh,
If you
really?
pay for a whole year,
Uh-huh. Okay, we cool. Right
if
on.
you don't pay for a year, I think it's $19 a month.
Mhm. Right on. Okay.
So, but my thing is because you can have like you can have more than I think it's like 10 to 12 people up
Oh,
with the
I see.
membership, and
Okay.
then you can attach other channels as well.
Okay.
When you on, you can do like YouTube,
Huh. Facebook.
TikTok, and Instagram and Facebook. You can go live all at the same time.
Right on. Right on.
So,
Okay.
and
Oh,
then you can have somebody else come up that you can give their permission to be able to have their stuff on live as well. I think it's
wow.
just one other person though.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That sounds really cool. I think I'm going to check that out then.
yeah.
Hey, sis, can I answer one of your ladies in here said she was thinking about moving to Seattle? Could I just say, what part of Seattle you're looking to live in? That's going to be their major question. Right now in downtown Seattle, what they used to call the Central District, used to call it the CD. They gentrified the whole place down there. Pretty much because you got a view of the ocean in most of these high rises, and then you have a view of Mount Rainier. And if you live moving north, which is like I want to say it's
Two for
Queen Anne
one.
area, you can move up in there, and that area is pretty. They're getting
I
expensive over
was
there.
raised in Seattle, moved there at 10 years old, left when I was 31.
Right on.
That's my hometown.
Right on. Yeah. Was it downtown Seattle by any? I'm just curious. Yeah, but yeah, Seattle has its ups and downs because when the pandemic hit, they got pretty nutty up here, and the chief of police, who was a black female, she ended up quitting because they were trying to tie her arms behind her backs and asking to put up with all this stuff because these guys rioted and broke into the police station, ran the police out of the police station, took over the damn police station, right? And now they came back, cleared the streets out with that, and they vowed that this will not happen no more times. But north of Seattle, you have to watch out up that way too. As you go all the way to Everett now. Let me get off this stuff here, but yeah, this hit me up. I'm the Seattle Black Veteran. This hit me up, and I'm gonna do another channel too, sis. It's just gonna be the Seattle Black OG.
Okay, OG.
Yeah, old guy. Old guy.
Okay, OG.
Yeah, because I'm like, I just gotta let people know what the 411 is up here because it depends on what type of neighborhood you're looking to live in. Some of us, we can't take a lot of us in our neighborhood, and then we can't take a lot of the other white people in the neighborhood. So whatever vibe you're
They can't
floating with.
stand themselves. That's the problem.
There you go. There you go.
So everybody's a problem around them because look,
Yeah.
I like my neighborhood. I love my neighborhood. We got everybody in my neighborhood and everybody mind their own business.
And then you can say they
Now you can walk around in my neighborhood, if you want to. Yeah, you can take a walk around the block. People be tripping on me because I mess around and go out in my yard and start digging in my yard at 1:00 in the morning. Hey, girl, that's crazy. What you doing out there? Look,
I think you burying a body out there.
Before they get to me, I see them before they get to me.
Yeah.
There's one way in and one way out. So if you moving, I'm gonna see you before you see me. It's in the dark. No, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm the same way. I wrote that down.
Hey, what did Cedric the Entertainer say? I'm on a wish creed, not a hope creed. I'm not going to say I hope nobody mess with me. I'm going to say I wish a mother lover would start something up in here.
Oh, see, there you go. There you go. There you go.
You see, I'm on the wish creed.
Yeah, say on the wish creed. Hey, man. Hey, come on over here if you want to.
Hey, better give me some act right.
Right.
Yeah, we're tripping. We ain't gonna roll with it. But yeah, it's good to see you, sweetheart. What's been up with Micro Farmer?
Micro farmer, baby.
Oh yeah.
He got his own business now. He running that CB thing. He running that CBD thing.
Right on. I had to give him some props because he sent me a package. Was like, I'm telling you, says when I was rolling, I was on every day. And that was back in a minute ago. And I still got some of his package now. And I'm going to tell you, I went and I had that seeping tea in the bag. Oh, boy, why did I do that? Because 7-Eleven's across the street, right? Good Lord. I'm going to tell him, man, I had to watch out for what because I'd make a brother get dressed. I live floors up. I live like on the 15th floor now. So I live on the 15th floor, which is pretty decent. I'm on the top floor according to what they say, but I got a nice view and everything. But for the smoke something and make you want to get on your clothes, go down the elevator, go out across the street in 32 degrees weather, right, for a goddamn candy bar. That's crazy, right?
See, but you know what? I got issues. I have I got a problem. I was telling my doctor I have a problem. Meat and chocolate paydays. I have an addiction. And when I see it at the store, I buy 5 of them at a time. Now I don't eat 5 of them at a time.
No,
but I have 5 of them
ready to go.
Hey, in the refrigerator, baby. When I'm ready for it. Look, when I get down to 2, I go buy 5 more. But it's hard. The thing is, I think my issue is because it's hard to find. It's not everywhere, and they will not. They go a long period of time of making it. So I try and get 5 of them at a time. So when they do come back, I go get 5 more.
You're straight. You ain't got to worry about it.
It's something that But I've been doing this year. I did good. I think I've only had 2 this year.
Okay, really? Okay,
Yeah,
right on, girl. That's
yeah,
one of
yeah.
mine.
I'm trying to get stuff together, man. It's like,
I hear you. I hear
you
you.
know, I ain't been feeling too hot, and I'm like, I need to figure out what the deal is. Y'all not helping me trying to figure out what the deal is.
Baby
Look,
Ruth.
you say, baby Ruth or sour cream, baby. No, I thought I was the only one that did that, girl. Yes, ma'am. Yes, them sour cream. Look, hey, Rudy. Girl, yes. And
So,
have you tried the Snicker bars with the chili Fritos?
whoa, you guys is off the chain. Yeah.
Baby,
Chili cheese
look.
fries on this page. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh God.
I'd say, I made my first step. Yeah, I'm working on my first step, but guess what? I bet you I got 3 of them in my refrigerator right now. I'm doing good. It's like,
Oh God.
it's there. When I
I hear
open
you.
up my refrigerator, I see it, but I haven't craved for it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm doing pretty good if I'm not craving for it, because I do have
Yeah.
a craving. But my craving usually run
Yes, you are.
from I say from October until
Mm-hmm.
January. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm like,
Chocolate chips, period. Yes, indeed.
ooh.
Chocolate and chips is real good together.
I mess up because even though I'm a
Yes,
diabetic,
we are,
like,
girl. Look, I love chili cheese
oh
Fritos. Yes.
yes,
Look,
yes,
with that Snicker
chocolate chip,
bar. Oh,
yeah, chocolate
baby.
chip,
Mm,
period. Yeah. Oh,
mm.
I used to be a dog on that mint and chip ice cream. And I had to stop eating it because our dairy products was just jacking me. And
Right.
then I went to those goddamn red vines, and I went. You know how you get the tub that you put in the office? And got 2 of them bad boys. I had to quit though because I'm sitting here just eating them while I'm on the computer. I'm just eating them. You're not paying no attention to it until I just like I
No,
can't do this no more.
I don't have to hide nothing. Because if
Bro,
it belongs to me and you touch it, I'm breaking fingers. Plain and simple, baby. You don't mess with my food. I'm
no,
sorry. No,
no,
I don't hide
exactly.
my food.
What do you
When I put it in the freezer, because I want it frozen, and I do
say?
like to eat it frozen,
There you
but I
go.
ain't trying to hide it. No, I don't do no hiding.
Nope, it's right. When you have your mind set on what you want and it ain't there when you want it, we got a
Right,
problem.
right. I got a problem.
So
Yeah,
we have a
right,
problem up in here.
right.
Somebody getting up going to the store.
Rico's Family Garden. How are you doing?
Hey,
Yeah.
good evening. Good
Yeah,
evening to
I
you.
don't mess with. But see,
Yeah.
because the thing
Good evening.
is, like, we friends, right? And you come over my house, and if
Uh,
you leave something at my house, you leave something. You can leave a beer or some wine or something. You can leave a
mm-hmm,
drink, whatever, here at
mm-hmm.
my house. I promise you, when you come back,
It's
that
gonna be
same drink that you left is still there.
yeah, yeah. There you go. There you go. Respect my property. Respect something that ain't your property. Yeah, you ain't lying about that. I've had some dudes try that with me. I'm like, woke him up. Hey,
Yeah.
yo, dude, you eat my? Yeah. Okay, well, you got to go to the store and get me another one. He had dead sleep. I
You should
don't
have
care.
thought about that before you ate it.
There you go.
Don't eat my
Wow.
last of nothing.
No,
If it's
nothing.
my last, don't eat it. If
That's
it's
it.
the first, I might let you have the first, but do not eat my
Mhm.
last. No.
Especially if you ain't put in on this. You ain't getting
Mm-mm,
no,
mm-mm,
no, but
mm-mm. Baby.
we gonna have
But
issues.
I try and have enough for everybody. But if you ate yours, you better not eat mine. Doggone.
Mm.
Hmm.
Right on. So you've been what is a good time to catch you, Mona?
Man, I'm all over the place.
Okay. Right on.
But I try and I was coming on doing Tuesday tips at during the afternoon time, but I've
Mhm.
been up at the hospital for over a week now, and
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I was trying to just jump in at night because I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning
Yeah.
so I can be there for 5 o'clock. So I'm like, I need to do some work in my yard, and it's like
Mhm.
I'm trying to do everything. I'm trying not to get overwhelmed from everything. So,
That's it.
mm,
Yeah. I'm glad. Watch out for your health and for that. I'm gonna tell you, Mona. That's what happened to me. While I was coming up doing my thing here, I had a lot of people hitting me up talking about they wanted my support.
all right,
And then
Cheryl. Good night, dear.
Good night, sweetheart. Sorry, I'm gonna let Mona go ahead and take you. You
No,
have to
no,
shout your
no, no, no.
people out.
You good. You good. She going to bed. You
Okay.
good.
Yeah, make sure you shout
Baby,
your
she
people
the
out.
one can't stay up all night. We Duval. Hey, see
Yeah,
the thing
Duval.
is, I come up a lot of times. I come on at
Wow.
11 o'clock. Sometimes I pop on at 12, and I be on
Wow.
here for 3 hours. I
Right
mean,
on.
one night we stayed on here until 5 o'clock in the morning. You know how we do.
Yeah, I thought.
You
Yeah,
know,
me and you used to rock this. Me and you
hey, five
first
o'clock in the morning.
in the
Yeah,
morning.
sun's coming up.
Going strong. Yeah, put the rooster to bed and woke him up. It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
rocked it. Yeah.
Sometimes I can get it in, and sometimes, I try and give it a break,
Mm-hmm.
let other people, be able to get in and stuff. So I'll be
Mm-hmm.
trying to hog it all up. But if I don't find nobody on and I'm up, I'll come
Mm-hmm.
on
I hear
and,
you. I hear
kick it
you.
with the people. But lately they all been asking, where you been? Where you at? You need to come on.
Yeah.
We need to see you. I need to see you. Okay. All right,
Mm-hmm.
fine. So,
Yeah.
I come
Yeah.
on so they can see I see that I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Mhm.
I'm not
Oh,
just saying I'm okay. I'm okay.
people. Okay. All right. I know when you say it, you mean it.
Yeah,
I hear you. You my
I'm
down to
okay.
earth girl. Ain't nobody more real than my girl Mona. Yeah.
Appreciate
So have you
it.
seen? I haven't seen hardly nobody up on. Maybe it's cause it's me. Have you the TLA? He's still coming up.
Who?
The TLA, the lead attorney. I don't know if you ever watched his channel.
Uh,
He the one got me started on this here. And microformer, he's still coming up doing this thing. I'm trying to remember some people that you might know because I haven't since I haven't been on in a while. I don't know if YouTube drops me down or something like that to where I don't get anybody. But yeah, I'm glad to hear
they
that
messing
you're
with
doing it.
everybody, man.
Who's
They
that?
messing with everybody.
Oh, they doing it. I was watching one guy and he says now they getting even more restrictive on what your language can be. And like, so, because one of the dudes, Mr. Palmer, who has his thing says F child support. And that was one of his slogan, boom, boom, boom. And so I don't know if they try to strike on him with that or
Hey,
not.
MT.
Yeah. Hey, good
I
evening.
don't that's what if he's trying to monetize, most definitely when you are trying to monetize or something,
Yeah.
uh you better not be doing none of that stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'd rather not be monetized and be myself than get monetized and being somebody they want me to be.
Exactly.
I'm
That's and that's how they came up is how doing that. I mean, I can understand some of the stuff, but geez Louise, man. Some of these cats, because I'm wondering, like, for example, like a major news organization who talks about the grape word, or you don't talk about a person self-deleting, they get, since they're making all the money, they're still flowing on YouTube. I guess that's the case, but you would think that they would slow their rolls too. But yeah, and you're doing good, Mon. I'm glad you're taking time out for yourself and and understanding because that's what I got overwhelmed with a lot of stuff, and I just said, hold up, I had to back up and pump my brakes. A lot of people wanted me to be part of their sponsor because I used to go to city council meetings like every week, and
mm,
so they knew me, the chief of police, everybody, they knew me. And
right.
so when I got the talking, I tell them I'm coming with people behind me. These are organizations such as the VA, such as the DAV, right? And I said, and we got King County Housing. I got contact with a few of these people are behind the doors, but they're doing some crazy stuff up here. I had a young lady whose house was infested with mold, and it was in her kid's room. And so I told her, I said, this is what you're gonna have to do. Take these pictures, send them to an attorney. But the young lady did not want to listen to me. So now
Mm,
she's living in like kind of what she could have been a long time ago. It's kind of like in a halfway house type of thing because she has kids. And I was trying to get her squared away. And I'm telling you, and this I said, and on top of dealing with these knuckleheads who I moved in with, and the politics of things. When you don't own property, and I'm so proud of you, Monty, make sure that you let your people know when you own property, you have a bigger word to say when you go and sit in front of the city council because you are a tax paying property owners. Me as a place who's renting, I can be gone the next day and somebody else will be here renting the same joint now, right?
mm-hmm.
So when you own property, you have a very something to say, and you can get a coalition of people. If you are having problems in your community that you know that things are not right, and you got people ready to roll with you, holler at your brother. And I'm gonna tell you some secrets that you can do that's gonna make these mugs like, okay, shit, we gotta listen to this. I'm tired of putting up these people getting my gosh darn nerves, and they won't get you going. Okay, so do your thing out there. And Mona, I love you so much. That's my girl here. And I promise you, I got to make it down to Texas, and I'm coming to see you. And that's real talk.
All
And
right
since you
now.
haven't been to Seattle, let's wrap because normally I go out and listen to jazz. It's kind of like I usually
Love
listen.
jazz.
Yeah, so I'm hooking up with I got it because we just came. Manhattan Transfer is doing their last tour,
Oh,
50
for
years.
real?
Yeah, they did their last one. We went and saw those guys there. Rick Braun and Richard Elliott. There, my man. Come on, Boney James. He was up in the house. So yeah, I usually make it down. So if you ever come up, you think about come up, say let your brother know, or we'll get you some tickets. So you can go listen to some nice jazz, be your little escort, show you around Seattle. Seattle's all right. It's not bad.
Man,
I mean,
don't have me going looking for them plane tickets for $50. Look, I was just saying the other day, I'm tired of sitting here doing nothing. They have it to where you can go, you can get a flight one way, $50 and $50 coming back, and I'm like, why can't I take advantage of that?
yeah, I hear
I ain't
you.
got nothing holding me down now.
Saying
I could do what I want to do right now. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So I need to go before I get shackled up or get them shackles and stuff. I need
Yeah,
to go on and get it out the way while I can.
there you
Yeah,
go. I'm
they
telling you.
talking about going on a cruise, but you
They
gotta go. You gotta leave out of Seattle to get to Alaska.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I took that's the only. I'm just going to take another one because the ships are bigger. I took one before going out of Seattle, but let me give you the 411 on an Alaskan cruise. This was last time I caught it before the pandemic. Okay,
Hmm.
you're gonna have some bomb food up there, but you're gonna be kind of limited to where you can go because I always say this when you get off the thing there, and mostly there is gonna be stores. I think in Alaska. Oh yeah, you can still buy weed in Alaska. I don't know. Yeah, and even in Canada, so they have to stop in one foreign port, and that foreign port means you're going to stop into Victoria, Canada, and that's going to be your last stop before you get back to Seattle.
Hmm.
Now, if you come to Seattle and you don't want to, check out any of the downtown
T
area,
Junior.
uh, and you come to you want to check out any of the downtown areas, come there at least a day. But that means you got to get a hotel room, which is cool. And if you come here and like if I'm still in town, you come up here, you got your peoples, we can get you guys a ride to the ship port because the ship port is around the corner from downtown Seattle. Um, but yeah, so you're going to visit Victoria, Canada is going to be your last one. You're going to visit Juneau, and pretty much it's mostly like tourist type of stuff to do. The Red Onion's supposed to be one of the famous spots there. It's a saloon there. They have a good Bloody Mary that's there. And then they have this train ride that takes you up winding around some mountains. It's been closed because they had some to deal with clearing off the tracks. But that's one of the major things up there too. Oh, let me see what is a GI Junior grows. It's in it's in Alaska.
Yeah, he's
But
in Alaska.
oh, right on. So you can tell people my flipping. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
tell
he
them.
over there in Acreage.
Oh, right. Oh, in Anchorage. Okay. So most of the places you're going to go, what do they call it? Glacier Bay. It's kind of they treat it like a national park. They don't
Oh
let
wow.
a lot of people go through it, but it's a beautiful spot. Um, hey, how are you doing, official
Hey,
Jen?
official Jamie.
There you go. But yeah, and if you come up this way, I had some friends that came up from California, and they took a day came up here so they can walk around and check out Pike Place Market, check out the Space Needle. Um, and Pike Place Market, honestly, you can spend a whole day there, but just get the gist of it, do some of the famous stuff like the fish throwing or whatever. And then if you get a chance to go to the top of the Space Needle, I think that's one of the things that it's a good attraction to go to. And for just a day. They used to have a lot of stuff downtown, but since the pandemic. But we get you to the port. You're gonna go, I think, to Juneau, Sitka, and I don't know where else would they go. My brother is from Alaska, but it's kind of, and most of the people that's on that cruise are older people. That's on that cruise. A lot of other people. If you can get that cruise and get that one where
They
you
got
can.
a group of YouTubers that's going in 2025.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. See now,
Yep.
I
So
bet you
far, I
guys.
think they said they got 30 rooms, but they trying to, get more.
Yeah.
The more
Wow.
people, the better it's gonna be.
Exactly. Exactly.
But I
If you
think they got 30 rooms so far.
Yeah. If you can get one close to just, with the view of the ocean, I'd still take it. I did it, and it was, just cool waking up and you can go out on your balcony in your pajamas and, boom, it's out there. But and it wasn't really that cold when I went because I think we went towards the summer. But yeah, you'll have fun though. And yeah, you got to stop up here in Seattle. But if you do, let a brother know you're coming. And we do what we can do to work it out, probably to
Okay.
get some
Okay.
space,
Sound like fun.
we'll put your heads up
Yeah.
to bed. But
But
yeah,
look,
yeah, because that's what I'm with you on that. Because I'm like, I live, I moved closer to the center, or more a little about 30 minutes away from Seattle.
yeah.
But man, I
Are
said,
you 30 minutes away from Seattle? So you just on the outskirts.
yeah, I'm on the outskirts of Seattle.
Okay.
I started moving closer towards the mountain part over here, and
Okay.
yeah, so it's like when you come to my place, you swear you're starting to go towards the mountain because it starts having that little foggy
Incline.
clouds, yeah. And so, but it's just a nice spot. It's a nice spot, and we're just like every other place too. We're trying to recover from the pandemic and a lot of things that have been going on. But yeah, you're doing good, Mon, and it's so good to hear that you're doing good and you look wonderful, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Um, I'm always down with you. Like I said, down like four
Yeah.
flats on a Cadillac. That's my girl. I mean, because as much as I've been gone, you're the only person who I've came up on the channel to.
Okay. Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
you're my girl. Because Mona's right. We
Yeah.
used to rock.
We used
Rock.
to rock all night long.
Ooh,
Man, look, I was
golly.
going through some issues too. Look, we sit up and talk all night, talk about the VA of
Yeah,
all things.
yeah,
Talk
of all things.
Man,
But I
and you know what? And they still being stupid. I don't understand why they treat us so bad.
don't get it. I don't get
I
it.
don't get it at
I,
all.
I shake my head and go, you know what? You know, I, and this is what I say, dealing with some of that crap and then, putting up with this other politician crap and then trying to get a place to live in, I'm like, come on, I said, I better give this a break, but you're right, sis. I don't know, what the hell. I don't.
Jones, you don't have to come in the summertime. The best time, I tell you what, the best time to come to Houston is in November and December. It's
Really?
beautiful. It's beautiful. When y'all over there in all that snow and cold,
Oh,
we run around here with shorts and t-shirts.
right on, right on. I would say if you're coming to Seattle, the best time to do that is probably July, between July and maybe mid to late October, and that's it. So you better, and that's when we act a fool because we don't see no sun on
Okay,
a
see?
daily basis because it's
Right,
like
right,
now it's raining. It's been raining and raining and raining. Now it's supposed to get so damn cold. It's supposed to hold so. We got snow, but it didn't stick. So really
right,
cool
right.
things. Yeah. And so you guys went in, that means when that time that the boy Cruz bailed out and went to Cancun, that was what, in the wintertime? When the cold weather came through and kind of shut the power grid down for a lot of people.
That was in talking about last year. That
Yeah.
was in February. We done
Ah,
passed that already.
yeah, y'all doing good. 80 degrees weather right now. Y'all is rocking, man. I'm like,
Yeah. But
see, that's
see, normally, like I say, normally is this time of year is
Mhm,
cold. It's gonna
mhm,
be the coldest it's gonna get for the whole year.
mhm.
But being that we already done had 2 freezes already, we had
Yeah,
one in December and we had one in January. Hey,
ACTR.
CTR. And
I'm going.
so I'm like, is this it? I mean, are we gonna have our last freeze is
Oh, you guys are doing
May
good.
March 20th.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, are we done?
Mm-hmm.
You
You guys
know,
are good.
so
Yeah. See,
I need my
your
stuff
weather right
outside.
now is. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sweetheart. I'm sorry to step on you.
No, I was
Say it
just
again.
saying I need to put my stuff outside. Go
Oh,
ahead.
yeah, no, your weather right now is what it is in Seattle in the summertime. That's the weather we get over here in Seattle summertime. So you
See,
only have maybe a couple of
right.
months of it.
See,
But yeah, you're doing good. So yeah, you're right. So let me see then. How are you gonna prepare for all
Mhm.
this? When it may heat up a little bit.
Huh?
How do you? Because you're always good. I always listen to you with you how you like you were preparing, like if you got your power got shut off or whatever, how you can take your balance. You were preparing. So how are you going to prepare for this heat coming up here?
For my heat,
Yeah,
well, hopefully the AC don't start running. Look,
it's the same thing for me.
look. The thing is, if the like, I don't know. Let me see. What would I do if the power went out? I have me personally.
Hmm.
I got fans that run by batteries.
There you go. Yeah, right on.
And the thing
Didn't think
is,
about
as
that.
long as you got water and a rag and you got you a fan, you can
Yeah,
take that rag and run it up, put some water, whatever,
around
and
your neck.
put it around you and let
Yep.
that fan blow. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That'll keep you cool. And
Yeah.
and a lot of less clothes, but hey,
Yeah. Hey, got to do what you got to
I
do.
put my plants out this morning. Okay, okay.
All right.
Yeah, I put
What
my
kind of
tomatoes.
plant?
I need to go harvest my tomatoes.
Ooh.
Can y'all see Jones Truth? Yeah, I can see Jones Truth. You haven't seen Jones Truth? What's going on? She just said something to me just a minute ago. Did somebody do something to her?
I don't see her.
I do. Let me see. She said, uh, let me go back. She said, that's why I'm not going to Houston too dang hot.
Mm.
LOL. I think that
Summertime.
was Houston.
Yeah.
She put a H in some stars, so I figured it was Houston.
But for that, let me ask you because when I lived in California, we had solar panels on the roof, and
Yeah,
so when we burnt that AC, it was just taking power from the solar panel. It wasn't adding up to the electric bill. So,
right.
and see now in Washington, they're offering homeowners these free put your panels on your house. Um, I would say more about that, but I mean, is that a thing that's offered in
Yeah,
Houston?
it's off.
Okay.
Yep, but see, I'm on that. I'm on that. I just got my roof done. I
Yeah,
don't want no holes, nothing new,
I
nothing
don't
on my
blame you.
new roof.
I do not
No,
blame you,
baby.
because they're gonna mess it up and have you
No,
some
I don't want
problems.
you messing up nothing.
I feel you on that, sis. I feel you. You ain't lying about that.
Look,
Veggie garden is
it's
containers.
gonna be 86 tomorrow in South Georgia. Woo!
Ooh, bless your
Temperature
hearts down
is.
there. And see, that's why I would love to move down south because it's nice,
I
but
told you a long time ago. Come on.
see, I can't. I'm like up here in Washington. In Washington, flies they move like they're handicapped up here because it's too cold for them. They be flying around, and you can slap
Right,
them out
them
the window.
flies around here beat you, doggone.
Yeah, them flies
Chop
down there.
you
It's
upside
like,
your
oh
head.
my God.
Then you be like, wait a minute,
Heck
what was
yeah.
that?
See, no. And I was stationed in Louisiana, and the state bird is what, the mosquito? That motherfucker was just on me. I could not take it no more. And then you have roaches that fly. That really messed me up because I seen roaches before. Believe me, I lived with some cats who had roaches that
Hey,
were
they fly here in Texas, baby. They will
exactly.
chase you down.
Exactly. Like, no, you didn't swing at me. Right. And I'm like, oh, hell. I
They'll
saw,
pop you upside the head too.
yeah. And see, up here in Washington right now, it's just, no, they can't hang with it. It's too cold for them. They just like, no,
Right, right.
we can't get down. And we dog them out by giving them, what, 2 months of sun. And then all of a sudden we in that ass again. So it's like, no, man, things are crazy. What is it? Brand new house. And I work for a roofing
Slow
company.
moving fly. Brand new.
Oh, your shingle contact is unfollowed.
Your single contract is voided if you put those solar panels up there. Some people put them in the yard. I don't want no solars, period, right now.
Yeah, I would take it.
Look.
For me.
But I was thinking about putting, like, I have a deck out there in my backyard. And so
Hmm.
I was thinking about putting a roof over the deck and put the solar panels on that. I don't want it on my house.
Yeah, I hear.
Period. I'm
Mhm.
looking
Yeah,
at how a lot
Right.
of these homes over here, because at first I was going to be the first home, and I was like, no, I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get my roof done first. And so now I'm riding around. I see all these other houses got
Putting on
panels
there. Yep.
on their roof, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and they knew their roof is new,
Yeah.
so evidently they had to wear. When they put the new roof on there, they put the solars on there at the same time.
Yeah, when I was down south California, they had them like they were built into the panels, so they look just like your roofing. Now, for us in California, uh, shingles are against the law because we were living at the foothill of Big Bear Mountain, and when the it's always California is always having fires, right? And so they came through and they jumped on them shingles and wore some houses out, and they got reimbursed. I mean, they got a whole house insurance company, but yeah, we had them built in, and I would swear to you this, just like you said, Marty, you're 100% right. If you ain't got your business together by at least 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning, you better get inside and find some air.
Mm.
And that's one thing I was able to crank that AC up and it wouldn't really kick out on the bill. But I
Well,
hear
my
you.
household cool real for a long time.
Wow.
So in the
Okay.
summertime, I'm one of those that my lights is free at night. Hey Buddha.
Oh, right on. Right on.
And so,
Buddha. Cool.
but the thing is
I can see
high
you.
during the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do is I don't run the power from the hours of
Yeah.
7 in the morning till 9 at night.
There you
So
go.
what I do is, like, it's cool in the morning. I keep everything closed up,
Exactly. Exactly.
until it gets too, if it get too hot, then either I get in my car and go somewhere, go to the store, hang out at the store or something,
I hear you.
or
I
go to
hear you.
somebody else's house, suck up their air or whatever.
Yeah. I
Or
hear
I mean, but on good days, if I'm here at the house, I run my fan. Like I
you.
say, I'll have the fan on with the rag, here just chilling on the laptop, not moving around. So
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
means that means,
Mhm.
but if I have company, it's something different. So I
Mhm.
try not to have company. So
There you go. Yeah.
so that I would be able to be comfortable in the house. My light bill don't be no more than, well, the lowest I done got it was $38, but it'd be
You
like
go, bro.
$50.
I hear
Right.
you.
When I do
Mhm.
that, you know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? When I get a chance to do that, not run no AC, no
Yeah.
heat, when I'm not running nothing,
Yeah.
then yeah, I can get it low like that. But like you
Yeah.
said, it get real hot. There is days it gets so hot to where you don't have no choice but to turn the air on.
Exactly. And
You know,
that's my last resort. But yeah,
yeah, it be my
I hear
last
you.
resort. It,
I
it
hear
really
you.
do.
I hear you. Because see, the thing in Seattle too, though, on the western part of Washington, like this building that I live in and the other one, they're not required to have AC
Wow.
going through the building. So the higher up on the floor you are, you're getting roasted. So yeah, and then so you have to have one of those, or you can put the little tube up to the window, let it suck air from there and pardon me, and give you cooler air inside. So yeah, they make their killing up here because they'll start from 250 and hit you up to about $1,200 for a nice AC.
For
But
what?
yeah, to put a portable AC into your place. Yeah. If you want to get one, if you want to get one, you have to go like to even at Amazon, buy you one and then put it into your house. Yeah, that's how they roll. And because they're like, and I'm on this floor here too. So now I shouldn't even jinx it or say this, but if anything happened here, I got to get some what do you call it? Some rope long enough so I can rappel my ass about it. Because
Man, you better have you some rope, some long rope, so you can make it all the way down that dog. You ain't
exactly.
thought about it. Look, you laughing.
No, you're right.
Doggone.
So I was like, okay. I'm looking
So
out the
you got
window
extra
there.
fire extinguishers and you got you
Ooh, some fire
a
hose.
fireproof suit and all that stuff.
Yeah,
See, that's
hey,
what I would have. A
hey.
gas mask. You got a gas mask?
See, you're making a brother see. This is making a brother think about this. I'm like, oh god, because I was like, dude, okay, all right, whatever. We cool. I'm not worried
Oh,
about it.
y'all light bill and water bill high. Look,
Oh,
baby,
good
I'm
Lord.
if it's not in use, it's unplugged until 9 o'clock at night. When 9 o'clock at night come on, trust and believe, every light, TV, everything is on in the
Mm.
house.
See,
Yes.
I'm single, so it's like if I see my bill, my electric bill get up to $50, I'm having a conversation. How the hell we get here when I'm only burning this and that? But now that I got all this other crap behind me, it might get there. But I'm still gonna call them and go, "What the hell you mean?" And like you say, Mona, then they'll turn around and go, "Well, you know what? The best time to burn your stuff is between this time and that time, so you don't have to worry." My sister's got some AC free, and they live in Auburn and Federal Way. That's cool, yeah, because Auburn is right on heading south, going towards Federal Way. Yeah, there are some places in Auburn. Auburn's trying to bounce back because they suffered a lot during the pandemic. You still got these knuckleheads rolling around Auburn, smoking meth, light up meth, and back in the day, weed was the thing, but now it's free. I mean, now you can buy it. So, but yeah, in Federal Way, they're kicking everybody who's not making, like, now in Federal Way, Mona, for a 2-bedroom home. Let me just give it, let's say 900 square feet. You can end up paying 1.2 mil for that particular home, and it's because of the location, right?
Mm.
And so they're beating people back, and so that's why they were able to gentrify. It was a central district, was right on the top of the hill when you're in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, you're right downtown. But my brothers and sisters got up in there and started shooting up the place, mugging people and everything. So the man came in, started building these big, huge apartment complex going upwards. So everybody started moving out towards Renton was the next place. And then you
Mm-hmm.
have Kent, and then you have Auburn, Federal Way, before you're getting out to Pierce County, which is Tacoma, and where Fort Lewis is. Okay, that's the West Coast little briefing today. I'm sorry about that, sweetheart.
You're all right. You're all right. Hey, enjoy yourself. Go ahead, baby. You ain't been
Yeah,
on in a
no,
minute.
no,
Go
but she's
for
right.
it.
Loving me some Tracy Anderson. She was right. You're right. And that's where most of these cats are going. I've been in Seattle in July 2021. I was there for 3 months.
Thanks, Buddha.
Okay, right on. Loving me some Tracy. Yeah.
I was there for a month. So you
Yeah.
were there in July?
So of half of what happened to since the pandemic and how it affect. I went to Pike Place Market,
Hey, Juice.
girlfriend. So I'm here alive. I also saw some family. Get to talking, Mona. Let me stop talking about this. Hey,
No,
I'm gonna
go
run.
for it. Go for it. Go for it. I'm enjoying it because you're making me wanna check Seattle out.
Hey,
Yeah.
the Pike Place Market, you'll love it. And what they're doing now, which is cool, they've got rid of the viaduct. In a lot of movies, you can see the viaduct, so that's gone now. And what they are actually still running some traffic that's going up. But what is going to happen is if you're at Pike Place Market, you'll be able to cross over the freeway and you'll be able to go down either steps or elevator to the Seattle waterfront. So it'll drop you off right by the Seattle Aquarium. I like going there because I like otters. So that's pretty cool. And then it'll drop you by all these restaurants, and the big wheel that you see on the waterfront in Seattle, they'll drop you off right there. And also right next to there, they have what they kind of did like Disneyland did, where you can sit in. It was like cruising the West Coast, sitting in this little ride. So they got one of those little rides off the waterfront pier, which is cool. It really is a nice thing to check out. And I think it's called the Wings of Washington. So check it out. And you can spend a whole day. And I would honestly say, if you're visiting and haven't visited there before, please go to the Space Needle. We got 60 to go. AC 60 below. Oh, wow.
Yeah, she said she got to be 60. Her AC.
Before it
Her
cuts.
AC. She
Okay.
said her light bill is $108 or $9 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, I could live with that $108. Yeah, and all I can handle that. See, yeah. When it get up more than 200, I got some issues. Now this winter, it went up above 250 this last month, and I'm like, but I figured the reason why it was 250 is because my hot water heater busted,
Yeah.
and people come in here want to work on it for 3 days. So my lights, and they had my lights on, and doing different stuff, turning it on, turning it off, and flicking here and flicking there, and I'm like, you know what? But it's okay because I know it's gonna go back down. So I'm,
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
just
hear
go
you,
back to
man.
living that life.
Are you loving Tracy said, yes, I was like that happened. Or
Wasn't
you aren't
that
even
bad
playing.
when I was in 2014.
Yeah. Up here it started to change. Like you say, Mona, and I agree with you though, because I mean, I think this little climate change, I don't call it a little, it is affecting because up here, and that's the thing I would say, if you can get Alaska, get it before, the little glaciers really started getting melted away. I don't know what's going on. When I went up there, it was, uh, oh, we got caught in a storm. That was kind of funny. And you can see the pool sloshing back. I got to put that on. But yeah, and understand this too. Depending on what type of year you're going, I think now the new cruise ship, check on if they have the swimming pools are built under or indoors under some plastic or whatever. Because when we went up there, it's cold as shit. Ain't nobody getting in those pools.
No, I was they were saying that the boat that they was going on, that the they done fixed it to where the roof retracts.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, there you go.
They're talking about they could be in the pool and it could be snowing, I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
But
there you
I'm
go.
not even too sure if I want to go to the cold though.
No, you enjoy it though, because I mean, oh, and that's the Portuguese glaciers. Yeah, no, yeah. I think because I went there and I was like, okay, it's gonna be cold as all get out,
Right.
and it wasn't that bad. I don't know. And please believe me, it's been a minute, so I don't remember exactly what month, but I know it had to be towards the summer or whatever. And I think the boats are getting better. The ships are getting better because you're gonna offer. When we were on there, just check out your onboard shows because that's free. And they have still on there that you can go to some of these specialty buffets, but you're paying the price for it. The non-specialty buffets, where you can get up in the morning and get your what do they call it? A continental hotel where they have the breakfast and all the cereals and shit like that. Yeah, and I think you enjoy that. But just to say you did it too, because I think it's worth it. And if you haven't been to Canada, they'll take you over to Victoria, Canada. Victoria, Canada. See, we're south of Vancouver, and then you have to drive a little bit to get to Victoria. Then they have from here though. We have Victoria Clippers that take you up to Victoria from here. But Victoria, you'll see some of the British type of thing. Like I don't know if they still have phone booths up there, but it's had the British type of thing. But it was all good.
Phone booth.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know if they still got it. I'm telling you, I've been to some places. I'm like, you guys still have phone booths up in this bad boy? When I went to Hana,
Do they
Hawaii.
work?
Yeah, it's like, I guess it's cold in a minute because every damn TV or movie we see, you always see the person on their last battery life, right?
Right. Do they work?
Yeah,
Because we got a
exactly.
phone booth down the street down here, but trust and believe, ain't nothing hooked up to it. It's
No,
not
yeah.
plugged up at all.
Yeah. And even we have them in Seattle and some of these places, and I found out that the ones that are probably working is the one the police already got a tap on, right? So
Right.
I mean, not that I'm doing anything illegally, but I don't
Right.
need you out of
But
my business,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming over for a booty call, but now I got everybody else in the know about this. What the hell's up?
So what's really going on?
Ross said, I haven't seen a
Yeah.
phone booth in ages. You ain't lying
That
about
part.
that. I see the booths now, but no phone these days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but see, that would be ideal though, Amona, is have the booth where you can close it and you put your thing on the charger and pay for it while it's charging your phone and
Oh,
get the
you
thing
know
charged.
what?
Right? Just put it on the charger right in the phone booth. You can close yourself up and blah 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 while your phone
Dude,
is charging, right? And you're talking, right? Anybody think it's a decent idea?
that's
Right.
a real good idea.
And because I get tired of people having their phone because they can't hear it so close, and they got them screaming through the phone, and you screaming back at the phone, and everybody else in your phone. So get the phone booth, keep it there, just make it a charging port, put it in there,
But
charge it.
and a lot of doctors in the VA, they got a charging booth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I think I've seen them. Yeah. Yeah, because they're trying to, and they need them because you got everybody hustling to sit by a plug outlet back in the day, right?
Right, right. They
You go to
got like 4 slots
thank you,
where
Rosa.
you can put your phone in there and charge it up while you sitting there waiting or whatever. Put your
Yeah,
phone in there and yeah,
yeah. And in the
I love
airport,
it, right?
they just have them little seats in the booth, so you can sit on the booth, talk, close your door, have your privacy, blah 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 blah. And your phone is charging. Yeah, somebody's gonna grab it. Watch, Mona. We're gonna say, we should went ahead and pat that one, but hey, we giving it away out here. It's all
Look, you
good.
put it out there. Somebody gonna grab it.
Oh yeah, somebody. What you gonna roll through the airport going, man? I
But
wish
you
I
know
could.
they got them in the airport too, where you can. Well, the ones I went to, you
Yeah.
can go and sit there. You can do your laptop or your phone, but you got to pay like five
Hmm.
dollars or something. I think that's
Yeah.
what it was, but it was a long
Yeah.
time
Probably killing
ago,
it.
so I don't know if
Yeah.
they increased it or whatever. Hey, Martika.
Mhm. Hey,
Fort
Partika. She
Lewis,
said Fort Elizabeth, Spanaway. Come on, David.
Lakewood.
Lakewood Convention. Covington, yeah. In the late '80s, I lived on Fort Lewis housing, old side. Yeah, the north side of the. I know where you're talking because a while back ago, I did a drill sergeant. I was a DI going through there, pushing some kids through that area. Yeah, and she's talking about straight. And this is see, I live in King County, and she's talking Pierce County because that's where Lakewood is. A lot of the VA go to Lakewood if they're close to Tacoma. They'll go there, and this is what trips me out. Them on it is they got this big, huge one sitting over here in Seattle, and over in Lakewood, where Fort Lewis is, joint with McCord Air Force Base, they got a smaller medical facility there, and I'm like, wow, that's just I don't understand it, but that's how they rock with it. But yeah, and living on Fort Lewis, yeah, I knew some people who lived on Fort Lewis too. They were actually MPs. And I was a DI over there for a while. God dang, it was a while ago. But yeah, that's what she's talking about over there. And that's what right now, if your people are out that way, they need to be grabbing up some property because all these people that they trying to and Mona, they call this King County. And the most of the people we got locked up in King County are black. I say shit. Okay, but yeah, in Pierce County is pretty cool. They're the ones who had, if you ever look on the history, bridges. Galloping Gertie was the first bridge that got blown up down. It was moving like a noodle before it fell apart. And I got photos of the new bridge, Tacoma Narrows Bridge. They got two of them there now, one going back and forth. One guy was driving his truck and a piece of his equipment bounced off the truck and made a hole in the freaking bridge. They shut down the traffic for almost a half a day. People were hot. They were parking their cars on the side of the roads and just leaving their cars. And we're not sitting there for that. So now they put a law up. Don't mean leaving your car on the side of this road because I'm towing it. But
Right.
yeah, but yeah, she's right. Okay, I'm with you, girl. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I hear you. I'm a
I
rock
wouldn't
with
leave
you.
my car anyway, so you know.
Oh no, heck no, you ain't lying
But
about
they
that.
they probably got scared.
Oh, and some of them just like, what, look, 12 hours I gotta sit here. Nah, man, I'm gonna walk home. I gotta go and get something to eat. I ain't gonna sit out here. But yeah, that's so down they built two bridges, which cost a grip of money too. And which trips me out, downtown Seattle, they had a viaduct, just like the what was it, Bay Bridge that used to be in San Francisco upper and the lower. And so they broke it down because it was ready to fall down. And then they built a tunnel, and the tunnel is not far from the waterfront. I mean, it's like right there, right? So I haven't rocked the tunnel yet. I'm not going. I don't think I'm gonna do it no way soon. Yeah, I'm a punk like that. Uh, I don't trust it. These guys got all kind of bridges over here that be breaking down, and nah, I ain't gonna be the one. They had one bridge that broke down. It was a 520 bridge while they were fixing it, and the thing had the goddamn uh, these big old John Deere tractor type things that was on it, and it just started floating away, and then it ended up sinking. I
Mm.
said, "Oh yeah, no, hell no." But yeah, so it's good to see you. I remember last time. I'm telling you, man, I'll be going back looking at some of your videos because I in here trying to work. I to check my sister out because I remember with Thanksgiving, you guys were throwing down on the pies. You and microphone. I remember that. You guys, I still think about that episode. You know, I'm telling you.
The
I'm
sweet
like,
potato pie.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, damn, that looks good. I'm like,
Yeah, I need to go on
man.
and drop down and make this doggone peach cobbler.
Ooh, yeah. See, you be talking the stuff I'm talking about, man. Yeah, that, yeah, because I was listening. I haven't been able to catch Microfarmer. Do you remember a guy named Trash Can Waves? I don't know if you, I
I
don't,
haven't seen him in a while.
yeah, that's for a long time. I seen him, and I think that YouTube got with him because he was having like, playing people's songs and just letting them roll for the whole time. And he's like, "Yeah, you remember the song back blah 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 blah," and he was rocking them songs for a while. And I thought that he was going to get hit up for that, but then I haven't seen him. And then I think he came in under another name, but I haven't seen him in.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know. I haven't seen him like months. Uh,
Right. I ain't
yeah,
seen him in a long time.
exactly. Because some of our original crew, and that's why I had to
So
get
that
back.
means I can't play people's songs.
I don't know. I don't know if that's the deal.
I got a copyright claim on when I had that party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What would they
Yeah, I
say?
had a party, man. I stayed up until 5 o'clock in the morning.
Ooh, okay.
Baby.
Uh,
Look, look, old boy still talking about we need to have another party like
Party.
that. We need to play that music.
Yeah.
Man, no.
Okay.
I
No, they came at you.
I got
Oh
to figure
God.
out how to do it the right way.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, because I'm looking at that too, and that's because I remember. Okay, this brother who turned me on the YouTube was the TLA lead attorney, and one thing he was particular about is you can't have babies crying in the background. But my girl Luscious always, she got her little babies with her, bless her heart, Luscious Journey, and they were talking about you can't have and be careful about the music that you're playing. If it's in the background, they might copyright strike you. So, but YouTube is getting so anal on a lot of things now. And so it's just going to come a time when, because I know some people were talking about they're going to Bible. No, what's not? What is the other one? It was another talk one, not the what's the other one? I can't think of these guys now. But a Patreon, and they left Patreon to go to some other channel. So yeah, I don't know. Beacon Hill is that where the VA is up on the hill? Yep, that's correct. 100% Beacon Hill. The VA is right associated with Beacon Hill. Beacon Hill, a lot of my Asian brothers and sisters are moving on to Beacon Hill. Beacon Hill, you will have a view kind of like really where the the air museum is, Boeing Air Museum, and also that's one of the places where the president, the vice president, any city officials, that's where they will land in, is coming into that airport, not Tacoma, SeaTac, Tacoma Seattle Airport. But yeah, you're 100% right at that, and that's where I said it's on Beacon Hill, and that's like, geez, about 45-minute, if not an hour drive to the
Hey,
to
Bougie.
Lakewood. Yeah. Hey, Bougie Pepper. Hello, hello, hello. But yeah, you're right. And then they got this a big facility up there, and I usually tell people if you have a 10%, even higher, and your money's short, go to the VA. But understand this: when you go to VA, you're looking for help. And understand that they are watching everything you do and say, and they're reporting everything you do or say. So, if you are claiming that you have a claim, you want to go for your Oscar or your Grammy, um, you go understand when you're working with those guys there. Yeah, I always look at it like this: when they read your rights, they say anything you say can and will be used against you. So if you go and try to file a claim, but you went to the VA thinking these guys are cool and gang with you, and you are laughing it up like it's no big deal, that's what they're going to write in their report. And that's what, when they ask you, when you do a VA claim, where are your records from? Where are your records? Can we get a hold of them? And that's why some people use a personal doctor to get this particular information at times. If you are working and you can afford your own, you don't got your own doctor, then you go to your own doctor, but make sure they're working on your behalf. But understand, the VA is what did they say? The nature of the beast. Whether the frog jumped on the snake's back and said, he goes, "Oh, I'll take you across." The frog says, "No, I know how you are. You're going to kill me. I'm going to bite you, and we're both going to sneak." He says, "Why would I do that?" "Because you're going to kill each other." So the jaw frog jumped on the back, and what happened? Snake turned around, bit him. He bit the snake. And frog was like, "Why'd you do that?" He said, "It's in my nature." So the VA They are slow to give you what you are entitled to, but they are quick to try to cut your stuff off. So, and if you have any questions about that, I'll just I tell you, I only give you what I have been through. Everybody's story is different, but I always believe this as well. Is you as a veteran, you shouldn't have to go pay people for this information is rightfully yours, and that's the thing. So, yeah, but you're right. With the VA, and see over there that facility, Mona, you get glasses. I just went yesterday because I'm a diabetic type 2. If you're diabetic and you have the VA, go and talk to your doctor about getting you some shoes. They got some live shoes. These shoes are pretty cool.
I got
And
some live shoes.
yeah, I'm like, hey, right on.
I got a pair of black and white.
There you go. Step that game. I got me some good running shoes from them guys and got me
Yeah,
some. I'm going out in the evening shoes with these guys. But yeah, and it's just a one stop shop. I got 2 crowns. I'm going to get one more. If I'd had to pay for these crowns a piece, we're talking about 2 G's a piece. And,
right.
and I ain't got that money. And that's the problem. Now, I want you guys to pay really good attention to this.
Now, I wonder. Well, when I go over there, I'm gonna find out. I think I need to go and try and make me an appointment. But that's how I end up getting sick in the first place
Oh,
because
man.
trying to get my teeth clean. But being that I'm a diabetic, I have to take an antibiotic. And
Yeah.
they gave me this antibiotic I had allergic reaction to, and I've been sick ever since.
Yeah. See,
So
yeah.
I'm,
Sorry.
so I'm trying to, because my doctor say that I cannot, they can't put me under.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the hospital. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well, maybe I need to go to the VA and see if the VA would clean my teeth for me, but put me under.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They did this to me, and this is what they told me. But real shout out to Bonjour Pepper. Good to see you, dear heart. Um,
Bougie.
they told me, okay, we're going to do a bridge work, but it's going to require us to give you anesthetic. But we have to see your A1C at 7.0 or below. If it's not 7.0 or below, then we can't do the work on you. Now they say, even if it's at 7.0 and below, it has to stay that way for 3 months. Then only then we will work on getting you this. And I think the same thing you're saying too is that making sure that this doesn't elevate my blood sugar, which will elevate my diabetes. So that's one of the things that they're calling themselves being concerned with as well. But yeah, these guys, I got cool doctors, honestly. I just lost a case. And this case cost me a little under $400 a month. It cost me. So what I was getting, what they call SMC, a special monthly compensation. So that means I have 100 here, I got 60 here. So I got max there, put those together because I had 60 there and 100 there. We're going to give you this special monthly compensation, which is actually $370 a month extra on top of the 100. But my nurses and my doctors, they got to looking at my feet, right? And they go, oh, your feet are not bad. Your feet are not bad at all. You're good to go. Why is this like this? Oh, you need to get a pedicure. I'm like, dude, do you understand what you're telling me? As a diabetic, I've had a heart and I lost nerve damage. If I step on something, I'm not feeling it. So my feet are like, we're building up the fence, right? So yeah, and I would tell you guys, I'll talk to you later about some VA stuff if you're interested in it. I'll be back on, and I apologize to each and every one of my subscribers, and I think I have a little under 400, but they're my subscribers, and I apologize because it's been so much going on, and I'm telling you, and dealing with politics, I'm telling you, um, we talk about generational wealth. The thing is, stop giving your kids every goddamn thing they ask for. Spoil the kid, spoil it, spare the rod, spoil the kid.
For the child.
Yeah, there you go. And so the kids, I mean, look, generational wealth is I teach your kids a skill. Your kids are learning a skill that they can teach their kids. Carpentry, plumbing, whatever, electronics, computers. You're teaching them a skill. You're motivating them to get a skill because that skill that they earn and learn, then they will be able to pay for that stuff that they want. Um, I know some people, honestly. The young lady don't like her car. She went out and wrecked the car because she knew she'd get another one. Right.
Girl,
Yeah. And so, yeah. So, and now you got that
that's a
happening,
big
right?
pain.
You're gonna get people out there. And so the thing
Hey, look
is,
at her.
yeah, and do like Mona, get your property. And when it's times for you, you to move to the next level of life, you be able to leave your kids some property, right? And teaching them a skill so they can maintain the property and not, if not do even more, add on to the property so they can give it to their kids. Look, so if you go down south, a lot of that's Louisiana, the father or the sons or the daughters would probably live next door to their parents, bought the property next door. It's going on for down the road there. And I will tell you, one of my best friends, yeah, well, one of my good friends when I was in the Army, he and his parents own property, I would say 10 or 15 miles past the Talladega Speedway. So, geez, Airbnb popping off. You want to stay down there? It's one of the places there because you go into the Talladega Speedway, which is international, known everywhere, right? So, and this is the thing: when we give generational wealth, let's not give spoiling the child generational wealth. I mean, if you want to look at it, 50 Cent had his wife and his wife on the phone. His son was mad because he wanted 50 pair of tennis shoes because his friend has 50 pair of tennis shoes. His mom says, can't you just settle for 30 pair? What the
No,
hell? 30 pair of tennis shoes for a
no.
kid?
For
No.
what?
Yeah. And so he mad. Well, my dad make enough money. He should be buying me money. No, no.
You got to
That's
earn it, baby.
exactly, exactly. And that's, get you a skill in your school. Go to, if you need to go to what do you call it? A tech college. Go to tech college. If you're not looking to join a fraternity and all that, go to tech college, get your degree. I mean, get out there and start making your money and start trying to move to the next level of being a better you. And the generational wealth is you don't have to go and buy a freaking home. You live in a home that's been donated to or given to you by your parents or your grandparents. Because I'm gonna tell you, the biggest expenses that we will have in our life is what? A car and a home. And which one will depreciate faster than anything? The car. Which will probably decrease is the home. All right. Location, 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 of course. But I mean, don't run out and go buy a house in Detroit right now. Don't go, don't go out buying a house, period, right now, because the interest rates are still killer. And you got to buy groceries and gas. So, be loving to yourself and just know the 411. So on my channel, we will talk about that. And I'm let Mona talk. We would talk about all that stuff. But Mona, thank you, dear heart. I love you. And it's always good to see you,
Thank
baby
you. I'm
girl.
so glad you look. I'm so glad to see you. I was thinking about you the other day. It was like, wonder where my guy at. I ain't seen him in a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, it's my sis here. It's my baby here. Like I said, I got to get down there and see you, for real. We got to kick it. We got to know, man. I know we're gonna have a good time, and
Most
I'm
definitely.
gonna make that a point because I'm telling myself with all this that I have to do, um, uh, jeez, we need to put some of it on hold because you know how it's like a wedding. Nothing ever gonna be perfect. You're always gonna have
Right.
something always messed up. So,
Right.
but
Right.
yeah,
So you got to make the best of what you have. And
yeah,
I had to think about that because it's like I have this house. And I keep talking
mhm,
about I want some land, I want some land, I want some land, I want to move, I want to move.
you're doing right.
But when I have to, get in my head that okay, you go get this land, who gonna help you? You can't do this. You ain't gonna be able to do this. So
Yep.
sit your butt down and enjoy what you got. It was given to you by God. So appreciate what you got.
Yeah, and just
You know what I'm
grow on
saying?
it.
Hey,
Yeah.
African dreaming. There go your boy, African
Oh,
dreaming.
get out of here. Hold up. I got to say what's up to my man who came in here, the wicked share, perfect off yard. Hey, welcome. What's up, brother? You're so right on that. It's hard. And African dreaming, get out of here, boy. This is my dude, too. I would say you and African dreaming, though. And then I have to throw in the first Magnum. And I know I got a few other cats in there, but African dreaming is blowing up. I'm watching
Yes.
that. That man be
STD.
coming up here.
What's
Hello,
SBV?
Paul. Paul, hello to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, Paul.
Um, Look at shares of pain, unrestricted land is man. Let's ask, please, and thank you. What is this? So what do you mean unrestricted land? Okay, so he's asking, what do you mean unrestricted land? All right, good question. Hit him up with the answer there. Um, Let me see here. I'm with you on this too. I'm trying to. I'm over here all messed up. I think next time I do a podcast, I'll show you some of
Well,
where I
you
live.
14
Um,
years of living with
but
me.
yeah, African dreaming. Hello to you and your lovely wife.
And you could buy
Man,
cheap plot, unrestricted land. Save yours.
Nah. Okay.
Man, I got restrictions on mine. That's why I want to get away from here.
I'm
Shit.
telling you,
I can't have no chickens.
you were
I'm
telling
over
me
here in
this.
the HOA, man.
You were
I'm in the neighborhood.
hmm That's what, because and every time you say that, I'll be looking at some property going, that's a nice land. And it'd be like 3 or 4 acres of land, and it still be under what you call it, HOAs. I'm like, you be under them what do you call it? The
Your home as solar, rain, water, and a garden. Well, I got a garden back there. I don't know about no solar.
I said
And
no bulls.
look, I'm saving my rainwater so far.
See, that's good there. I seen cats do that on Hawaii when I was in Maui. That was like one of the major things.
Oh, you talking about stuff? Look, hey,
Brother lives on the HOA. There you go.
HOA, and
Yeah,
then he
can't
can't
do a
do
lot of
it.
things.
Right,
Exactly.
and it's crazy. They telling me
Great.
I have to get permission to
That's
do
right.
anything in my front yard. Like I
It's,
wanted to put new windows up, right? Because the
mhm,
window was loose. It was
mhm.
about to fall in. So I had to get permission to put a window. And
Yeah,
then
that's great.
they had to tell me if it was okay for me to put that kind of window in my doggone window. I'm like, are you
What?
serious? She was
Serious,
like,
bro.
yeah, in the front yard, you have to get permission. In the backyard, you can do whatever you want. You can put dolphins back there as your windows if you want to, but in the front, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Dude, look,
Yeah,
when I
and
got my roof done, they wanted me to get permission to get my roof done. I have a tree that need to be cut. I have to get permission to cut the tree down.
yeah, Rick says HOA equals evil. It's HOA equals evil. And when I was in California, the biggest thing they got us on was the HOA fees are low. They were like $70. But if you lived within I think it's 15 or 20 miles from a school, you had to pay what they call Melrose taxes. And that would make up for the money that they weren't getting for the HOA. I mean,
Mm.
individual people can't actually pay it. But up here in Washington, one of my friends lives in a condo and they don't hardly do nothing. There's no gym, nothing like that. And they pay she pays $550 for her HOA. And I'm like, are you crazy? Really?
You say
That's
roof
500.
done or a 24 pack of eggs. Baby.
You ain't lying. Yeah, that is too cool. That is too true. You got that on point, though. I know, Paul. That was crazy. Yeah. I was up here. We were talking to one person. They told me, man, I paid like $12 for a pack of eggs. I'm like, you paid $1 an egg? They're like, yeah. I said, from what I understand, you got off pretty cheap. It's like,
From the HOA member. Oh,
yeah.
wow. Wow. So you make sure your stuff got to stay up to par on that
Yeah.
corner lot. And you got an
Mhm.
HOA member across the street. You got to
Oh, God.
look right now.
Mrs.
I know they
Kravitz.
getting ready to send me a letter because I ain't cut my grass all winter.
Hey.
I fired my yard man, so I gotta find somebody else new to cut my grass. And you
Mm-hmm.
taking forever to get here.
Hey, we had to end up putting a kind of
Yeah,
like
I do wicker shower. I waste a lot of money buying stuff I had no business buying.
Look at all this behind me. This is my every time I turn around, there's something new equipment, and I'm like,
Look,
okay. I mean, like,
I was looking today trying to see if anything was coming through Amazon, but I've been trying everything I can not to spend no money on Amazon until after I leave to go to Savannah, Georgia. You got a meetup in Savannah, Georgia, man.
oh, I didn't know about that. Really?
Yeah, a lot of the community, the YouTube. I can't even say just garden community because
Yeah.
there's a lot of people, just people on YouTube. We getting together here in Savannah, Georgia. It's gonna run from March 30th to April 2nd.
Whoa. Okay, that's coming up right around the corner. And where is
Yes,
this going to
right.
be? This going to be down in
Savannah,
Texas?
Georgia.
Savannah, Georgia. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm going to
yeah,
do that. I'm going to try to check it out. Because you
yeah.
talk about Amazon, these knuckleheads, they keep sending me equipment. They sent me some equipment, and it was on the person on the 3rd floor. And so I call them and say, yo, you say I'm supposed to have this equipment, but I don't have it. They go, okay, we're sorry about that. You look around and said, dude, nobody around here listens to this music like I'm doing. So come to find out, a week ago, lady knocks on my door and goes, "Hey, is your name David?" I said, "Yeah." She goes,
Okay.
"I got some packages that belong to you." Now, number what? Hold on, I'm gonna show you this. How crazy this is. One sec. Oh, turn it in.
Is Rio's Family Garden your email address? Never tried to do community things like co-opting. You will always find problems with others. Me too. I
It
just
says,
sprayed the weeds in my yard
I'm
since
talking.
we've been having all the rain.
Is this here? Just spray the weeds. Huh. Oh, okay, okay. It's right here. Then no weeds to grow. Like crazy, yeah. Well, I should have
Oh
went.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is what Amazon. I told them. I said, "Hey, yo, you sent me a package. Where did you send it?" They go, "Oh, we sent it to their PO box." I said, "I don't have that PO box. You shouldn't have sent anything there." I said, "So I haven't seen the package." And they go, "Okay, well, um, we'll send you another one." I go, "Okay, all right." So then they sent me the other one. So I got it. This Roadcaster that I'm talking to you on, just like this one here. Um,
Oh,
they sent this one to me, and I go, so I went to pick it up at the. They said you got a post office payment here, so I go over and I pay $40 for it. I'm like, what the hell can that be? And they sent me another one of these. So this is the same thing I'm talking to you on now, right? So they sent
right.
me another one of these, and there's little boxes with the lights behind it. They sent me 4 of those boxes. I only ordered 2, right? So, oh, but the most craziest thing, Mona, check this out. I ordered this coffee mug for my old man. Um, I ordered it 4 weeks. I complained this. I haven't got the coffee mug. So then I get a phone call. And I'm like, who the hell is this? It's the guy who owns the company with the coffee mugs. Now he's telling me, hey, we'll send you another one. We'll do this. We'll do that. Could you please go in and change your comment on us, and just say you talked to us and blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, I'll do this, but I'm in the middle of moving. And he goes, could you do it in 24 hours? I said, it's not going to happen. I'm not even got my computer set up or nothing. I got to check my internet service and all this. The dude calls me and texts me 8 more times. I'm like, I have to put him on block. I'm like, this dude is calling me from a company that they screwed up in, and Amazon goes, we're sorry about that. We will not charge you for the shipping. Well, if you get the coffee mug or the other one, just keep it. And I'm like, okay. I just said, I never had a dude do that before, on Amazon.
Right.
Your product is jacked, so I mean, your product's good, but the service wasn't. And yeah, I've been running into a lot of issues with Amazon, because most of my stuff that you see behind me is all pretty much from Amazon. I ordered, this
Right. Right. Right.
shit,
Right.
but yeah, then I never
My
expect.
issues with Amazon stuff is
That is weird.
I'm ordering stuff, but when they send me this stuff, it don't have no instructions to put it together.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm experiencing that now. This lighted up blue keyboard behind me. They go, in the box, you should find your code to activate it. I'm all up in the box like a damn cat, right? I'm like, I don't see no
You don't
code.
see no code, right?
Oh God. Oh yes. Let's see. I'll quit YouTube and jump onto Rumble. That's what it was. Rumble. In my last water for frustration, but we get removed without that will be cost. So it's not monetary relations, just education. Yeah. And that's why I heard Rumble. You can get kind of, get medieval kind of, yeah. And
I
I'm
mean, I'd be okay if it was in Chinese. I can figure out the picture.
you ain't lying about
You know,
that.
I mean, I have a greenhouse that I've been trying to
Yeah,
put
it's weird.
together since November, and I guess is my anxiety won't let me do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see because I got some other stuff that I need to put together before the spring here. I got some to put my herbs in for this challenge I'm in. So I'm gonna see if I put that together. If I put that together, that
You're
means I'm
good.
having anxiety with
Now,
this greenhouse because it's so many. It's a
other
lot of
parts.
parts. It's
Oh,
a lot of parts. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And
Yep.
it's got a picture. It's like I got to really pay attention to this picture to put it together.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
Exactly.
I can't turn the camera on and do this thing. And then
No.
it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll find something else to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you, that's what it sent me some racks to be supposed to be. And they give me the directions. They're all backwards. I'm like, dude, you don't need to. I mean, this is how simple it is. This rack here. Okay, so it's supposed to hold all my wires underneath the table.
Right.
Uh, but it's janky how they got it. You know, they give you this L screwdriver
Yeah, I see this.
and it won't fit underneath here to do it. So, and even if you jack it all the way up, you still don't have enough room with the screwdriver that they give you. So, yeah, these guys, yeah, and like you say, I agree with you. It could be in Chinese. Just get the picture right, damn it, and we can work with you on that one. Everyone needs to be told they have potential. You do. You serve a purpose here. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay, learn and teach others the best you can, and be honest in life. You know that's wicked. That is a very profound and true statement. One thing that I'm learning right now is gratitude. Gratitude that I am still here. I still have enough brain cells that I haven't drinked all over left, and I can still. And that's one reason I do my channel. And I would tell you, this is one reason I stay in touch with Shifting Some Soil, my baby girl Mona. Uh, she's always, I mean, every time I've turned on to her channel, I've always learned something. I would say that African Dreaming as well. But you're so right with that. And this is why I tell people with being a veteran, I don't know everything, but I'm going to give you every part that I know. And hopefully it will help that you won't make the mistakes that I've made. And that it can get you to where you want to go. And that's one thing is if we learn humbleness and humility, not just, putting up with a bunch of crap, because one person said this, and I follow this pretty much as well. God said, love thy neighbor. He didn't say trust thy neighbor. All right. So I love a lot of people, but we love a lot of people on different levels. And I had to put that way because I had to look at two. If I don't like the word hate, then what is love? Right. So it's supposed to be the opposite of that. And so basically it's in, like you say, it's knowing yourself, learning yourself. I think that's what they said in the first matrix with the oracle, know thyself. And it can alleviate a lot of pain. And then once you know yourself, be humble. Humble. And this is why I grow this beard here. Mona knows me when I didn't have all this on my face.
Right. Look, who is
And it's
this
all
dude?
gray. And never, if you see it in my pictures, you'd be like, what? But
Who's this
yeah,
dude?
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, um, I got into my place, and I'm not saying it's my place for permanent or whatever, but it's a place that I can stretch out, gives me peace of mind. Um, One of the, for me, is focusing on what you want to do in your life, and even if you're just starting to crawl, like all this equipment behind me, I think it's 10 or 30, maybe 20, $25,000. But it's not nothing if I don't take my time to know it. And I believe that everybody has a beautiful thing inside of them that the world needs to see. Because I honestly believe, just like Mona, that's my baby here, and she makes my life, happy. And I tell you, I think about a lot of things that she said on her channel, African Dream, and him and his beautiful wife as well, Luscious Journey. All you guys who are out there in hands in the dirt, doing what you're doing, you're adding energy and love to that particular project, and it shows when you're cooking, when you're bringing it out the ground. And so I'm very grateful to meet each and every one of you. And that's why I tell you, as I grow older, I'm going on 60 coming up in Halloween. All right. So I'm a Halloween baby. They keep asking me when am I
Okay.
going to take the mask off. All right. But I'm saying this, what can I do to make other people's life? My mother, me and her never had a really good relationship, but I know she likes jazz as well. So I've taken her now to, I took her to at least 10 or 11 different jazz shows, and
All right, GT.
we're going to see Bob James coming up the 1st of March. If you guys remember Bob James, who wrote the theme song, The Taxi. But yeah, so and that's a great thing too. But at the same time, is not letting people walk all over you or take advantage of you. You have the right to say stop, right? Because there's only so much you can do. And please believe me, in these last few months, I miss my girl Mona, Microfarmer, Lesh's journey. I miss all of you guys. But sometimes you have to take a step back and focus on what you need to focus on. And number one, I say these three things. If you can balance these three things, mind, body, and spirit,
So
feed
yeah.
them all and try to be balanced. And I think you'll be one of the happiest persons walking this planet.
Mm.
But Real good. Is that Junior going in Alaska? You going out of here? Take care. Oh, Africa. Oh, okay. Junior Alaska, take care, my brother. Um, I'll say this because I'm running my mouth so much.
Yeah, right.
African dreaming. What's up, man? You gotta come. You guys talk to your brother. I'm gonna be back up, man. I was hoping to be back up tonight, but I ran into Mona and I said, "Oh, that's not gonna happen. I'll come over and hang out with my sis. This is my girl right here, because she's been down with me for like day one. I had Mona. It was another lady, Vanessa Kitty. She never comes on live. Very nice person.
Right.
Um, and
I've
Patty
only
J.
seen her on your live.
Is that right? Yeah. And she comes up. This brother named by the goddamn it's Bacon. He comes
Oh
up later
yeah,
tonight.
I forgot
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah, because I came over. He said the same thing to you, so I had to add Africa, the big goddamn Bacon in there. He goes, Seattle Black, where you been, man? He calls me to SBD, right? He said, where you been, man? I'm like, it's all good. And I just said, when I have some change, man, I'm coming up and I'm kicking you your channel. So what happened to, how do you get your money now, Mona? How do you get your money through this place right here? Is it still the same with YouTube analytics that you have to? Because I remember you were telling another person is that it's not, if you can have them in the chatting more, it's more activity than having me up on the live stream
Yeah.
more.
The
Okay.
more activity that you have is the more, it's like the more hours you get. It's like if you constantly rolling, like right
Yeah.
now I'm at a standstill, right?
Yeah.
So that means my
Let's see, your analytics or something. You put it.
I can't even think of the word now. But the activity is going down. Then when they
Oh,
start
oh,
talking again, or you say something like Wicked Shark start talking, and he's
yeah.
constantly talking, that's constant activity.
Ah,
It's moving, it's
okay.
moving. So that's letting
Ah,
me know that there's people engaging in
in your
the activity. But when it's not
got
at a standstill, it slows everything down.
it.
So, I was
Yeah.
looking at that.
The wicked, sure, you're right about that.
Dope.
He said, "Yeah, we got more opportunities." You know what you said, man, brother? You're a very wise man, or woman. I'm going to make sure
Yes,
I
that's
you like
Billy.
that. Okay, Billy, right on. Because this is so true as well. And I keep telling people, the beautiful thing we have in the U.S. is opportunities, and he is so right. I keep telling people that, and that's one thing also to say I'm grateful for is that I have the opportunities, and to do, to get because sis, Mona, I had getting into this apartment complex. These clowns, I'm telling you, it was just ridiculous, stupid stuff. And I'm just like, so pretty much I have to know the system better than them in order to get me into this place here. So I had to talk with some other people, and they were like, dude, I had to get a hold of the regional manager. I had to get a hold of the regional office. I said, this is crazy. Why am I going through this? But see, one of the things is because when I see people who are in city council or city officials and they are doing something, or they know that something is wrong in your area, I tell them we have so many car break-ins in this area. I'm tired of it. And it was in my old area I lived in. But then when I
Right.
go to city council and I talk to these guys at city council, they would try to play me like I'm stupid. I'm like, beat it with that, because I know either the mayor or one of you guys are in here playing golf with the guy who's running this place over here. So you need to drop a bug in his ear and stop playing. And so it was like I had to use a lot of different wording, and just not take it personal. And
Right.
that's the thing, if nobody knows you, we said this too, and I'll leave this alone. People say, well, back when we were younger, Mona, if somebody gonna talk about us, they have to be in your local area. Now that we older, you get people from all over the country and other countries who wants to ring in and chime in. What we call them trolls at times, right?
Yeah.
And so
They got
now
a
we
lot
get
of that going on.
Yeah, exactly. And my thing is because I'm like, if a person don't know you, why are you taking it personally? If a person know too much about your business and you don't know them, then you need to get the police. You know, 'cause
Right,
that's stalking a motherfucker right now. That's just seriously stupid. But
right,
it's like Mona said, and I agree with you. It's so much crazy stuff going on in this world today. You just don't know.
right.
And it's crazy. Like this brother goes and shoots up the school in Michigan, and he didn't even go to school there, so he had some mental issues popping off, and we're gonna see how many heads are supposed to roll behind this. And it's crazy out here, and that's why you like Kevin Samuels said, I carry a satchel with me. Inside my
Mm,
satchel, I got what you call back in the day a straight razor that would slice you like salami, right? And the element of anything is surprise, and that's when most people get surprised; they're not ready for it. So, um, if you have your satchel with you, I have a extended Kubaton stick. So, I'm gonna beat you in submission. The only thing you're gonna get me on is that you got a gun, or you better than me at fighting with the stick or a knife. But it's just sad you got to think like that. It's just a bit. But let me get back to you guys and let you guys talk because Mona, I appreciate what you're doing. And what's the next plants are you planting? What's coming up next out of your garden?
I got my tomatoes and peppers on the way, and I got some
Yes.
okra going on up in
Oh,
there, and I got
okay.
some lettuce, and I don't know if they're gonna make it or not. But I'm getting ready to drop these herbs. I got to drop these herbs. It's time. So
Yeah,
this is
I hear
warming up.
you,
It's
Mike.
time for me to go on and get busy. I'm behind
Mm,
because everybody else has started their stuff. So I'm behind.
yeah. So let me ask you this. This is the problem that I'm concerned because I was thinking, since I'm living in this place up here, I want to get some plants that I can, sit by my window. And the thing that I'm worried about is those goddamn fruit flies or the flies. We get them like every year. And then they tell me you should get like apple cider vinegar and put a plastic top and poke some holes in it and they will fly in there. Does that work?
That's what they say.
Okay. I'm about to give it a shot. Anybody else commenting on that? Is that what's up? The best way to get rid of those fruit flies? Because,
That and stickies, they get them sticky things. But I have a zapper.
uh, oh, okay. There you go. That worked that ass out pretty good. Oh,
Ah,
God. No.
baby, I got a zapper. Yeah,
Oh,
yep.
wow.
I hear
Wow,
I
okay.
hear 'em when they fry. Kiki.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah,
Bet.
yeah,
Once
yeah.
we spread the development all kinds, we become more
The
comfortable
sand over
doing
soil.
this. Yeah. Okay.
You talking about plants in the house or outside?
Inside, because
Inside, yeah, I have a
I remember.
zapper in the house, but
Okay.
I get a few. I don't get a whole lot. That's why I have that zapper to
Hmm.
where I know where they're gonna go. They're gonna go to that light. But I was thinking about getting me
Hmm.
another zapper, have one in one room
Oh,
and
put
one in
sand over
another room, and get them.
it.
But
Hmm.
eventually they all end up going to that light.
Oh, okay. I like
Yeah,
what was it Mike said? Put
apple
sand
cider
over the soil.
vinegar water does work, and you can
Okay.
add
We
water
we gonna go
first.
in every one then. I like what
Good,
Mike
good.
said, and yep,
That's what I do.
the wicked, yeah,
I
heck yeah,
use
thank
sticky traps.
you. Huh,
Yeah,
okay.
they were saying
Oh,
because
sticky
I
traps.
noticed I end up getting some
Oh,
with this
the sticky
pot and
traps.
soil, but what I didn't do was use hot water in it. And I'm thinking,
Yeah.
okay, next time go and pour some hot water in there, and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully that'll kill the eggs or whatever that's in there to keep you from
Mm,
getting the flies.
mm-hmm. Now
Yeah.
I heard about that sand because they can't get through it. And the if they do put eggs will not survive in the sand. Um, oh yeah, there you go. Sorry, I'm off on a it's a tangent.
You're all right. You're all
Yeah,
right.
you straight, you straight, your thing. Thank you, Ross.
I'm sorry, typing
That's
fast. That's all
that's
right.
that's
It's
good.
all good.
I know that's me.
Talking about
That's why I told Monty you got to breathe me up because he I said, "Where you been?" I said, "Oh God, I can't type it fast. I'm moving slow over here."
look, you know what? That's why a lot of times they always talking about I'm a lurker and stuff. But I
Mm,
go and I say hi to everybody, and after that, to have a real long conversation.
mhm.
I'm not typing all that stuff in. I might do it every now and then. If I can break it down, I'll break it down as far
Yeah.
writing a paragraph.
Yeah, no, yeah, no.
Look, I'll be sitting over here talking to myself.
Exactly. Yeah, thanks for that, Mike. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna try that. We're gonna get a combination of everything on there. But yeah, I'm like you, man. I'm just like, yeah, okay. So what I'm
So you
gonna
got
have?
some plans now? Because I remember
No,
you
not
trying to
yet.
get what?
No, I just okay. So I moved in here on the what was this? It's January. I moved in January 29th. I moved in here and I got my stuff in here. And let me just show you this real quick because this is the only room that I'm kind of actually completing, and I still got so much stuff to do. And this is just kind of sorry, but let me see if I can show you this here. Let me turn on this light.
I like that little system you got back there. You know what I'm saying? That right there got my attention.
So
Notice.
that's the behind me. Okay, so that is actually, and I do kind of like this a little better because it is actually a sit and stand desk. So you can elevate it up and down accordingly.
Oh, that's awesome.
The keyboard and the racks here. So these racks here, they sent me four of those. So I got to sell the other two because I don't need them. And I'm old school. So being old school, I have my reel to reel that I had uh, when I was
Shut
in high school.
up. Yeah, we was kids back then.
Yeah,
Man, look,
yeah.
I
And
wanted one. I think I had one of those way back in the day.
and my turntables here. Now, this is my other
Look at
stepchild
you.
who's taking it in because I had to fix parts on it. So I've been
Okay.
working at that. And so with this here is my station. This is two curved 30-inch monitors. And there you go, monitor right there.
Hey, I
And
see me.
yeah, and of course the Rodecaster as well. And these are the KRK5s I use for this particular channel. And the one that's running this whole thing is this MacBook Pro. He's running everything. So, and then over here is the keyboard that I have covered up. And
Yeah,
it works well with my system that's over here. So, and yeah, then we got the typical stuff. So, two more cameras that I have in here. And I don't have everything hooked up. And once you really start, it comes with wire cable management. Thanks a lot, Bonjour. Cable management. So this is what I'm still kind of working on. Yeah, get up here. And but I have enough now. I said, well, when I get most of my stuff up, then I'll go ahead and do a cast. But yeah, I've been slipping.
yeah. Don't he though? Oh, look, that's why I was like, you a DJ or you running the what you got going on over there,
Oh, sound.
baby?
Yeah, we're trying to do a sound engineer. Let me see if I can get this right. Yeah. So we're trying to do the sound engineer. Hey, my man Africa Dreamer got a full production. Yeah, we're working on it. But we're in an apartment, so I really can't get fully into it. But yeah, I'm just like the most of my stuff. I like old school stuff to take a blast from the past. And yes, the real does still work. I was listening to it last night. Very interesting. And believe it or not, I still have reel to reel tapes that are still in the plastic boxes that are sealed up and never been used. But yeah, so doing all that and just trying to get the stuff set up and just being humble because what it is, I'm going to, and that's how I was hoping to talk to first the first Magnum because they will send you to a recording school. But if you're young, unless you're really into that thing, I would say kind of steer clear because most of the jobs are offered here and were offered in Los Angeles, of course. And then now you can do some remote work through these guys. But yeah, so I'm going into the sound engineer technician, and I'm going to be my other one that's
He
coming
needs
in is
his
a
tips and
48 track
tricks.
mixing board. So yeah, we need to give up tips and tricks on technology. Yeah, actually, thank you. Some of my stuff, like now, I have the KRKs. You can get those online at eBay for pretty cheap. I got the eights that are behind me here. Let me see if we get that over there. The one in the yellow that's behind. That's the other eight. Get out of the way. But you can get those online too on eBay for a pretty good price, a decent price. So and of course, with the more that God bless it, you can see how.
So you know how to play all those instruments?
No, I am learning to play the piano as we speak. Come on, focus, focus. But the other instrument, the keyboard that's on my desk, the thing that I like about that, it's more of a sound manipulator. You can use drum beats. You can create drum beats on it. If anybody's listening, you got a DAW, which is digital audio workstation. This is Ableton 11 Lite. And you got so many different ones out there. You got, I think Final Cut. One of these guys from Apple has another one. Oh, Logic. I'm sorry. So you have Logic, you have all these different what they call DAWs, a digital audio workstation. And pretty much, I like the fact because if you listen to some music, even when some people are singing, they kind of put a little bit of reverb on it, so it sounds like you're getting a full room. So that's the lesson. I'm learning a lot from that, and I'm looking for the VA to send me to school for that. And that's why I say now it's following a passion that I like. I used to be a DJ. Yeah, I still have a crates of
Yeah, you
music.
got that DJ voice.
I know some people. I was telling somebody else, I said, this silver piece of equipment back here, that helps add more tone to your voice. And so I was telling somebody I'm going to get one of those. They go, "Why do you need to get one of those?" I like what African Dreaming says. Hey, stop trying to sound so sexy and speak up. We can barely hear you. So I said, all right. But that's just because of I tell people, I sound like Barry White in the morning, but at the end of the night, I'm sounding like Pee Wee Herman. So, but yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe from drinking all this beer or whatever. But no, but it's a blessing. And I tell you, Mona, yeah, I'm coming down and to catch up with you. It's going to be soon. We got to kick it. So, yeah, we're going to go down and have some fun because you're my girl.
Yeah.
And that's what I say. This girl here, Mona's got. I'm gonna tell you, she got love. That girl is you are. That girl got soul. She got
Yeah,
love,
I do.
and even though she be sounding like sometimes she get off in that ass, but she probably will. But on the real side, she's a teddy bear too, though. So
Of course, I don't mess with nobody. I don't mess with nobody. I'm a big old crybaby.
I hear
I don't
you.
mess
I
with
hear
nobody.
you on that. I feel you. I mean, like, I live in a city, so I go walking sometime at night around 11, 12 o'clock, because I can't
Okay.
sleep, and I'm thinking, I got to get this done. I got to get that done. And I'm going to tell you, Mona, just even being a disabled veteran who's retired, I mean, it's almost like I'm working every day. I'm
Right.
like, God bless you,
Right.
man. What the fuck, man? And it's like you always got something else popping off. And I finally got my Ring camera system on. They told me the cameras are owned by somebody else. I'm like, no, they're owned by me. And they don't give you a number to call them. So you can get this thing straightened out. You got to get the email and play with them through the email. So I'm like, good Lord. So that there, and I still haven't even got my hue lights set up in here. The hue lights you can operate remote control from your phone, and you can change them to any kind of color, how high they are, and everything. And you remember last one I had my other setup. I had the lights plus the flag and all.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Right. So you gonna
yeah.
put that back up?
I'm thinking about putting the lights up, but I like my desk too much. Because
Oh.
this is a whole piece and it's actually 71 inches wide with a 35-inch deep. So I know that dude was carrying this thing up here and it holds about 250 pounds. So if I lay on top of it, he can still lift me up and down all that crap.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's and I'm like, do I want to put these lights on the back here? But I got my hue lights set up behind there, but now it's the technical difficulty, the bridge the Wi-Fi from it is not wanting to work, and so I'm like, whatever. And so you know how it is, Mona. Sometimes you just sleep on it, then you probably come up with the answer. Go take a walk, step away from it, and so yeah. Thank you for who said the technical classes. Yeah, because that's all I've been doing. I'm telling you, and like you said, though, I have to agree with you. You have you say buying stuff that you really don't need. So these two 32 inches, this one over here, that one over here. I'm like, I do not need to see another TV screen ever, ever, But how technology does, they play this goofy game with you where you got to get different cords to plug in, and then you got to buy this. And then by the time you get all catched up with the Joneses, they come out with a new one. And I'm like, forget that, man. I learned this because I have 3 Canon cameras, and if you have a master one, then you don't need to buy another one,
Okay.
you know,
I
uh,
ain't master one, so
yeah, that's me
trying
too.
to figure out what kind of camera to get so I can be able to do my videos on the camera, but I
Oh,
haven't figured that out yet.
Oh, so one of the cameras, because I'm gonna tell you how I started with this, and I'm gonna tell you how much money. I'm gonna show you this real quick. Where is
She all right, Bougie. She trying. She's fighting. She's fighting. It's gonna be a long road.
it? Bless her heart.
She's fighting.
So I bought this one first, and this is what is this bad boy? Camlink, and this plugs up my camera so I can. When I first started streaming, I was
Yeah.
using it, but the problem I had is my camera wasn't designed like a camcord camera. It's a Canon camera, and it would
Right.
only last for so long. So that
Right.
cord cost me about for that junk was about maybe 150 bucks, right? So I don't use it today as right now. So then I'm gonna tell you, get this camera here. And I can't show you a picture of this one here, but this one here is a Logitech. I think it's the 922. Now this camera, this is the camera I was just showing you, see me on now, and I show you everything. Now this camera here, this I mean the camera that I'm talking about, that you're seeing me on now, I think it probably ran about 160 bucks. I think maybe cheaper. I hope. Okay, so then this one here comes with its own ring light, so you can press it, and you can tell it how bright you want the light. I have not used this before as of yet, and this one cost me about. Oh, Mona, do this. Go and log on to the exchange. The exchange. So when you log on to the Navy Exchange or the Exchange store, it's the AFIS, I think it is. Get signed into there, because this same camera that you're watching me on, I think I got it for 140, if not 130. Plus, you don't have to pay taxes or shipping. All right. So that's the bottom price that you're going to get it for. So, because I looked this one on YouTube, I mean, on Amazon, and they were running at about the same price as it was at the exchange. But the thing with Amazon, they charge you taxes and shipping, and adds on to it. Whereas you go to the exchange, log on to there, they'll ask your information and know that you're really a veteran, and look through there. Because like now, I'm looking for living room furniture and studio furniture, so I'm looking between Big Lots, Wayfair, the exchange, and Amazon, and I'm trying to see who's going to give me the best deal for and the best design for a console. So I would say suggest, but see, now the exchange, they get pretty pricey on their furniture. They don't play. I mean, it's like, you want a couch, love seat, we got you with $1,100. I'm like, oh hell no, back down. I ain't in love that much. So, but yeah, yeah, you got a Panasonic. I need to learn how to use it. Oh yeah. Do like I do. And sometimes YouTube it all and look for the most recent YouTube and how many hits they got on as far as likes on it. Some of these people, it depends on where your learning curve is. Some people will start you off from scratch, and then some people will start talking to you like they've been doing this for 2 years. They will forget what it is when they first started learning. So yeah, look that up on there, and also check out Panasonic's their official site and see if they have any videos on their official site. And so you can just type in 4G Panasonic and your model number, and get it. Because honestly, I'm telling you, that's what I've been doing. This computer, I think it's behind me on the floor here. This is a 2009 computer, Mac Pro. That thing was a work beast. I was able to upgrade it now, and it only costs me maybe
Thanks, sir.
$300 versus buying another MacBook Pro, which is going to cost you about $5,000, right? So I had to go in and I had to start watching videos on how to upgrade that. And then I went to a video, one of these computer places. Oh yeah, they talked to me like I was a chump, but until I started coming back talking about knowing what I know and doing, knowing that I know certain things. So yeah, do that if you haven't got that. Yeah, and that's a good thing. If you have the Panasonic, that thing is designed to run. So also check out the runtime. What's the maximum out how long you can run on that. But get one of these cameras. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how good
What's
this
the
one
name
is.
of it?
This one is the Logitech. Let me pop up the screen here and see if they would show me here. Here we go. Okay, this is a Logitech, and it's a C922 Pro Stream webcam. All right, so it's a Logitech C922 Pro Stream. Matter of fact, I think I'll show it to you, so you probably can see me now. Hold the phone here. This ought to be interesting. I've never done this before, though. So let's see here.
Thanks for
Get up
these.
there. All right, this is the one that you were seeing is backwards on the camera. So this is the one you're seeing me now. It's a Logitech C922 Pro Stream webcam, and I wish I can show you how it looks. But
That's all right. I'm pulling it up right now. You know, I don't be
yeah,
playing.
and I got this on the Exchange website. I went onto their website because I said I wanted to compare the price, and I wanted to see if the price was going to be, and it was about the same price on Amazon, but you didn't have to pay taxes. So, and you didn't have to pay for shipping. I got
Oh,
a
this don't
fan.
cost that much.
I'm telling you, and this is the same thing you see me off of. And now with this one here, once I find out what its problem is, you can adjust the screen from left to right without moving the camera. You can adjust it up and down. Let me see if I could do that. It wasn't acting right last time. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So you see me clicking on it and it's going down. And I can click on it and it goes up. Then you can click on it for left and you can click on it for right. And then it moves that. And if you want to zoom in closer, this is going to be crazy. So watch your head here. You can zoom in closer with this one here too. You can zoom back out. And yeah, you can make it show certain much if you want to tighten up the screen or the resolution, so whatever, you can do that with this particular camera. And yeah, it saves you, and I use this now pretty much a lot. They have another one I'm going to get, and that one actually is a remote that can follow you around.
So
So
that's the one that you use on your laptop, right? On your
yeah,
computer.
yeah, I'm using it
Okay,
right now.
so being that it got a tripod, I don't have to have it on my laptop. I can be able to film outside.
Yeah, if you have your laptop with you though, you have to plug into a computer. So you have to have it plugged in the computer. So if you have a
No,
laptop,
I need something where I can be able to record
mhm.
without my laptop. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So then you're going to be looking at pretty much an independent camera, like uh, one of the ladies is here. Bonjour was talking about her Panasonic. So you're going to have to look into like a handheld camcorder. And now they're more cheaper and more smaller these days, and they can fit in your hand just like this. And you can just slap it on a tripod because now if you just want to shoot that, without logging on and then you want to download your video, that's the way you can do it. But if you want to shoot live, you're going to have your computer with you. For me, I was going to do one, and I got a GoPro, an old school GoPro. Be careful about these new school GoPros. Some of them are not working correctly. But yeah, let me see. This is what he
So
said.
which old one is a good one?
The one I have is a GoPro 6. They have GoPro 8, 7, and 8 out now. I have a GoPro 6. I've used it so many times. I used it when I was going to Alaska on a trip, and it still works good for me. I like it. So like the difference from having your cell phone, because I was using my cell phone for a while, and that's because I had that 13. But the camera on this 13, I mean, it's not to me. You can do it, yeah. You can make it work, but for a better picture quality, I know I'm looking more bluish than anything else. I think in my eyes, but for a better picture quality, yeah, if you want to do that, but look into that, and because some handheld camcorders, you can put a a terabyte chip in that and shoot forever. But just look at the
You
thing.
say a what? A camcorder?
Yeah, like a handheld camcorder, because that's what you want to do. Or if you can get it, a GoPro for cheap. Let me see. I caught what you said. I caught my camera when it was first introduced. Cost me $150. Now it comes to Canon camera. It costs about $390. Yeah, you're right about that. I got a Canon T1. TI1. I have a camera TI3, and I got a camera TI6. And the only thing these things offer you more with those cameras. But let me stick to this, Mona, real quick. If you're looking at giving a recording device, you can go from a GoPro or you can go from a handheld camera. Be cautious about that. Look at battery life, how long the battery's going to live. What's the actual length of it? Because with some of them, like even with my GoPro, I have, it's always healthy to have a backup battery because your first battery might die out and then you have a backup battery. So you
Right.
want to know how long those batteries last in there. And then you want to just get a review on how good the visual quality and the sound quality. Sound quality is definitely going to be important because even if you can see me, but you kept hearing all that, that shit would drive you crazy, right? So
Right.
yeah, and so look at these now, and some of them come with just like this one here, with the windsock on it to keep the S's and P's from popping. But you can find one. I'm pretty sure you can get one definitely under $200, maybe. But like Bungie Pepper was saying, Canon, they don't play on the prices. It is what it's going to be. Now you can go to Panasonic. You can find different levels of the cameras that you might want. For me, like I said, I got fortunate. I bought this GoPro, but even though I tried shooting with my cell phone, it only lasts for so long, and then you can't control the tightness of it. You have to go in post production and do a lot of things. But yeah, you get one of those. Since you said that, I'm gonna think of the same thing, but with a camera like this, I don't know. Without a computer, most of these cameras will not. The ones that I have will not give you the function that you need to get done. But yeah, I would look at first go and look. Like I say, look at right now. I don't know if you guys have the Best Buy down there. Best Buy usually charging you a guap of money, but compare Best Buy with Amazon because they're trying to jockey back and forth.
Right.
Amazon's going to charge you taxes and a fee, but like I said, the same camera that I just showed you, you probably get it real dirt cheap on the exchange website, and check those guys out. But yeah, log in just because I got fans when it was hot as heck, and I got those. One of my friends got the same style, the same model, and I paid $10 less, and I got free shipping to me.
Hey,
So
planner.
yeah. Hey, good evening, planner. Oh, good night, shit and soil and chat. Hey,
He's
planner,
saying
man.
hello.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
hello. My bad. I'm slipping. I'm getting tired, I guess.
Well, a camcorder for myself. Husband has taken it over for Zoom meeting. Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, a camcorder is probably better than a GoPro.
It depends. Yeah, because my GoPro, it depends. What do you want to use it for? But like my GoPro,
You go out my yard and so I
can
can do
shoot.
videos,
Yeah,
you
because
know. But
yeah,
I want to actually try and find something to where I could be hands free.
yeah.
I need
I
to work with my hands, but I want the camera, you know.
Yeah, or you can just set it at, well, yeah, exactly. And I think maybe because the camcorder, and like I say, because I would say that is because you probably have more controlling over the settings on your camcorder than you probably would have on your GoPro. Your GoPro probably pretty much GoPro is kind of like Bose headphones. They're set and designed to give you a certain sound and certain design to give you a certain view. You can change the view how you get it on there, but I'm pretty sure, and I'm not 100% because I haven't looked at camcorders in a while, but yeah, I would check those out, man, and look at the ones, and even when I look at some of those and they talk about this and that, I go take it to YouTube and I actually review, and it'll show me, okay, what can you do with this? Like the GoPro for me, the battery life is not that long. So I got 3 batteries and I have a charger to keep 2 of them going. Because if you're on an Alaska trip and you're walking off the boat and you want to take a picture of the boat and everything that you see, then you got to really make sure you have backup batteries for that. That's the major thing I found is battery, the visual aspect, and the mic. The mic, can it record well? And when you're outside, I understand you're going to have some wind. So when you
Thanks,
have that wind,
Denise.
yeah, it's better to have that on there. Oh, good night to you
Good
all.
night.
Only trying to get snapped before I head out. All right, good night. Good eats, Homestead. Yeah, I run across some of you guys. I see you out there in the streets and stuff. So I do say what's up. And so, no, Mona, so the question was, okay, so I don't see super chats no more. What happened?
Super chats?
Yeah, are you
I'm
still
not
getting?
monetized.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought you were. My bad. I'm
No,
like,
no, I'm not monetized. I ain't trying to get monetized.
I
I
hear you.
was at first I was, but when they done changed and got all these stipulations, to hell with
Mhm.
being monetized. I'm looking at everybody, how they all tripping.
Yeah,
It's crazy. You know what? I want to be me. I don't want nobody to dictate what I can say and what I can't say. To hell with it.
exactly.
I don't need monetization.
Hmm.
That's not
I
going to
hear
be
you.
my source of income.
There you go.
They will mess me up what
Hmm.
I got going on. So they,
Yeah, I mean,
anyway.
I'm happy for the people who got it, and I wish them,
But the
no
thing
success.
is, there's a way around the super chats nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, start giving people
coffee.
cash apps
There you
instead
go.
of the because the super chats, they take the 70% of your money.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Man, look,
No, man.
y'all making me work harder than I was working when I was out there working. Look,
I
hey
hear you.
Sunday, look,
Hey, I've seen people, and I won't throw with people. I've seen people, so much stress in their monetization is they've had fallouts with other people. And I'm like, it ain't that serious for
it's
me. I'm
not that serious, right?
yeah,
It's time when you get to that point. It's time to step back and evaluate what's really going on. This
yeah.
is they trying to start up a division with people. They all
Hmm.
in competing with each other. Now you
Yeah,
got people out here trolling people, just being extra, baby. I ain't got time for that.
exactly.
My heart don't even go that way. So it's best
Yeah.
for me to just, chill, be me.
She was saying that
What?
YouTube
He said
takes
what?
70%.
70%? Yeah,
Yeah, out of your super
70%,
chat.
baby. Go check out
That's crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah.
You're right though, because that's
Do
one
your
of the
research.
reasons. That's one of the reasons too. I just said, you know what? Look here. You know, I got other things that are more serious popping off right now. I said, but I do my channel like you say. I do it from my heart. This is what's up. And I got done dirty by a few organizations up here, and uh, I said, you know what? The best thing for me to do is walk away from these organizations and let them be with it because I ain't got
Let
the
they beat
energy
it.
to.
Look,
Yeah,
let me enjoy. I'm gonna enjoy it the way I want to enjoy it.
exactly.
I don't need you to pay me
Yeah,
to enjoy what I'm enjoying.
exactly.
I mean, everybody had their own. There's other people that really want this. They want the monetization. They want this money. They
Yeah,
work hard to do it, but they
yeah.
working,
Working.
baby.
Yeah, this ain't because
And
that's
my
what I
heart
say.
can't take that.
Uh, this is you can't do this stuff by
It's stressing
yourself.
me out.
Yeah,
And I have to find myself like I have to go somewhere and sit down. I can't. I've been
exactly.
trying to keep up, but
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
denial myself. So
Hmm.
I'm one of those that
That's
look
correct, though.
healthy but not.
Hmm.
So yeah, that
Yeah. Exactly, because that's one of the, I mean, that was one of the reasons that I decided to say I'm taking a break from this here, as I've had some people come up on other people's shows and start popping off with me like they were crazy, and
what
yeah, and then I'm looking at the person who's hosting the channel. I'm like, do you allow your people to get talked to like this on your channel? I said, I'm not mad at you. I said, but I'm not going to frequent your channel for this. And then one lady, I don't know, I caught the conversation in the middle. It was crazy. These dudes is asking this woman to lick the mic or kiss the mic or suck. I'm like, what? And I didn't, and so I just was cool with the person's channel. So I just hit her with a super chat for $10. And then she jumps up and goes, it's gonna take more than $10 for me to lick on a mic. And then I have to hit her back saying, that wasn't about licking on the mic. And she goes, okay, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I can't rock with this channel no more. I have to let this
I
person
mean,
go.
that's probably what they was doing over there. That sounds like
Exactly.
one of my friends' channels over there. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, wait a minute. Anyway, we ain't gonna go down that hole. Look, baby. But they got all kinds of stuff going on out here, man. You be careful running off in them rabbit holes.
Hey,
Look,
hey. I'm like, okay. But then I had one brother. Um, he tried to. I won't bust him out, but he
oh
tried
shit.
to say that he's like some of the epitome of what a black man should be, and he decided to get up and tell me that baby boomers ain't did squat for this country. They ain't did nothing. He said, not one of you. I said, dude, for you to make that bold statement, you must have to know every baby boomer. I don't need to know everyone. They ain't blah, 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 blah. And he's just going smooth off. And I'm like, whatever, bro. I said, I don't know where you from. I said, well, I live out in Seattle. Oh, Seattle ain't got nothing on Chicago. It costs more to live in Chicago. I said, you are totally disillusioned, my brother. Because I don't see people talking about, I can't wait to go
You
move to
probably
Chicago.
ain't never been nowhere.
No, and that's what I said. And then I had to stop getting. But then I went back to the person's page who it was on, and she edited where she cut all of his stuff out. and just put what was I? And I don't know if somebody said something to her or what, but I'm like, I got better things to do than play with these kids. I said when I come out here and give my information, I'm not. People were getting mad about it, Mona. They were like, you're giving up all this information for free where they get boot camps and take them on Patreon and make them sign them. I said, dude, person's a veteran. He shouldn't have to be paying for this. This happened to him. He should be entitled to what he's entitled to. He or she, man, whatever. I had pet cats coming up to me who were just trying to use me. They would call and ask me, hey, what about this? I said, I wouldn't do that because this and that and that and this. And they wanted to hear what I had to say so they can find their way around it and try to play, try to mess with the VA. And I'm like, dude, I don't play with the VA. This is real talk. Then the dude came back to me, Mona, 6 months later. I said, how's it going? Oh, I'm perfectly healthy. I don't need that VA. Oh, they coming after me. They coming after the people. I said, so you were healthy the whole damn time, but you're sitting there trying to play with me, right? And I'm just like, whatever, brother. If that's how you want to spend your life, more power to you. But yeah, so that's what, and that's why I kind of chilled on the Seattle Black Veteran page because another organization, the DAV, not the whole organization, but they had some cats in there who put the skirts to me pretty hard. And I was like,
Oh wow.
So what they did was they sent me up to, and people from Washington, they sent me up to Bellingham, like not too far from Canada. And we're going to have a conference up there. Come on up. And I said, okay, got up there. They didn't even have a room for me. Right. And then I go, well, how much is it going to be for a room? And they're like, well, we got a room for the time that you're staying. It's going to cost you $1,100. I say, ain't nobody coming off no $1,100 for no damn room. I drive my butt back. You guys put me up here. So they ended up finding a cheaper price for a suite. But now I said, you guys owe me money. I gave the paperwork to one of these ladies who's supposed to be in charge. She never gave my paperwork to the person who's supposed to pay me my money. So this went on for 3 months. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I said, yeah, I see exactly. I said, yep. Forget me then. Forget me. Don't even spend your time looking for me. I'm not coming back up that point. And for me to get to there now, it's going to take about 45-minute drive to get to this little meeting. And I'm not going to do that. No, that ain't going to happen. So yeah, so these guys were playing with me. And then there was a brother and another man who was in the city council. And they know me, a very verbal person. They tried to get me to go and convince some of these elders who I was fighting for to vote for them. And I'm like, it ain't going to happen. I'm not going to do that. So instead of me telling them I wasn't going to do it, I went to the city council meeting and I had little trophies. I said, I just want to give out, one before I depart this place, the people who I think that were leaders, persons who that I think I would follow, the people who turn around and they ask their constituents in their district, how is things going? How is your life? Don't come looking for me every 2 to 4 years just you want to vote. And I said that point blank. And then I said, the people I want to give this to is boom, so-and-so, so-and-so. But see, these two dudes, one's black, one's white. And well, one's not totally black. I think he's Samoan or, I think he's Samoan, brother. They want to play this card, knock on the door. If a person of color answers the door, then the black guy speaks. If the person's Caucasian, then the Caucasian guy speaks. I said, and basically to me, and please forgive my mouth, I'm trying to be careful. These two individuals are full of shit. And the reason why I say it is because a whole time for 2.5 months, I complained of how these seniors are getting taken advantage of. 2.5 years, pardon me, and they have never did nothing, didn't raise one finger to help to pay attention because these people were renters. They weren't homeowners, and so I figured this out, and I go, wow. I said so, and so I just point blank just told them, actually, you're not getting my vote. I'm not doing nothing for you. These are the people, the police chief, me and him know each other personal, and the fire chief and one lady who was running she's going to be running for mayor, but I had to keep it on the low because she doesn't want everybody, trying to get a jump above this. And if she doesn't make it, she'll lose her city council seat. And then we'll have to start over from scratch and deal with these knuckleheads. The boys club is what's happening. So I get to watch these playing these race cards. I mean, on our level down here. And then that tells you that the bull crap that goes on in the White House, if it's reached our level, that's letting you know it's really jacked up. You know what they said? Remember what they say is this about roaches? And if you see a roach coming out that don't run away and the light's on, that means you're infested with roaches, right? So if these guys are sitting here popping this information and trying to play the race card and trying to do this and that, instead of handling the business of the people, uh, if we could work better. But you got people, and believe me, if you guys have your city council members, I guarantee you, at least they have another job, and being a city council member is their second thing on their plate. To me, city council should be your first thing. Your job is gonna be there, yes, but it should be your first thing. Your job is, you go to your job and do it, but handling your constituents in your city and you're not listening to them, it's ridiculous. Then one of the black guys, I believe he's Samoan because from Samoa, he says this 3 months ago. I understand what it means to be racially profiled against. Where have you been? You understand. You just getting an understanding about this? Dude,
Mm.
where have you been? I mean, you've been in America long enough to see people getting treated disrespectful because of color or because they are bisexual, gay, or whatever. You see this, and now you're coming to city council talking about now you see or now you understand. Where the hell have you been? So you got to deal with that. But I found tactics that I know that can work, but you're gonna have to have a team of people with you. I say a team, at least 5 or 6 people. That's a minimum. Because look, you can go to city council, and everybody in city council has here it's 3 minutes. Some places it's 5 minutes to say your piece in front of city council. So what you do is go and get 5 or 10 people. So if you give them 5 minutes apiece, boy, they're going to get tired of hearing you, and they're going to do something about that. But see,
Mm.
if you're the only one out there, you walk down the alley, you turn around and nobody's there. Oh, they're going to look at you like, so what? So what? But see, around election season, they're going to be coming up there, and that's when you can really get off and bust them out. But can't take it personal. And I mean, even though I'm watching them screw people, I mean, I'm watching them just work people. And some of these senior home living places, oh, good Lord. I would tell you guys this: if you have parents that you're going to be living in a senior community, make sure you understand what their safety is as far as away from any crime. And also their safety is if they have a heart attack or have any kind of thing that needs to go to the hospital, that they're going to be looked after. They're putting on some of these places, they call them floor captains. So they at least check and see how everybody's doing once a week. One guy in a place that I was fighting for, he passed away in his apartment and was laying on the floor for 2 days before they found him. Right. So that's crazy. Right. And then you have to look at the evacuation plan. If a fire's in your apartment complex, what is the evacuation plan? Do they have updated all that crap? And that's the thing I was fighting for. And they had most of these things, but they were charging these seniors to put handrails in their bathrooms when they had these walk-in showers. The water is spilling all over the floor. So I had to get in and tell them, no, these are seniors here. You guys should be paying for these goddamn handbars. I got mine done, but these other people wouldn't fight. So, and I just told them, look, I can't do this by myself. And like you say, this YouTube channel, I mean, I know I would have to have some people, helping me out doing this, but I'm like you. I just want to stay original and real. If it blows up, it blows up. Thank God, but I'm not about that. Because like I said, you see all this crap behind me. I didn't do this through YouTube. I didn't get into this space that's costing me almost
Right.
$2,500 to live in,
Right.
from
YouTube can't
YouTube.
pay my bills. They
Exactly.
ain't be able to pay my bills.
It would be nice, but my priorities now is, and I would humbly and respect, I appreciate everybody on your page, is in at least 15 or 30 minutes to an hour, spend things on time on what you love to do. And I like Mona,
How
you get
much
out
time?
at least 30 minutes on what you like to
30
do.
minutes?
A minimum, yeah, on what you like to do, a minimum. You're going to find out this, though. And that's why I say the devil's in full effect, because when I moved into the studio here, I'm up. I got wires to put up. I got wire management. I can't sleep. And I'm like, dude, you better get some sleep. I was up for almost 2 days, and I'm like, it's time to get some sleep. So you have to watch it with that too. And the reason why I say this, Mona, a lot of people who retire don't even
Yeah.
have a hobby. They just sit around and
Oh, I got one.
yeah, I know you're doing something. You girl. No, exactly. Who I saw you up on here knitting with some other lady. You girls was into it and have a good conversation. I
Yeah, that was
remember.
Sunday night. We
Yeah,
crochet together on Sunday nights.
is that right? Yeah, you girls
Yeah,
is on point. Right on, right on. This is cool. Yeah, see, that's what I say because it keeps your mind going.
that's relaxing. Get on here, crochet, chit chat. It's like,
Mhm.
she's sitting right here with me and we, just kicking it, crocheting.
There
And
you go.
I'm like, you
Ah,
know what? I'm really beginning to like this thing because you don't
mhm.
have to be here in my house, but it's like you here in my house.
Exactly. And that's
Yeah,
what I love about all your people, and especially African Dreaming, because you could be in other countries, you guys are in other states, and it's just amazing how much we have in common, you know. And I mean that on a good part, how much we have in common. That's beautiful, yeah. Because you don't think I'll be watching you, baby girl, but I'll be checking out your channel. I'll be like, okay, and I
okay, I
see
see you. I see you.
yeah,
I'm
definitely. I come
crocheting
to
my
you.
homeless. Look,
That
see,
right on.
Auntie Ellen, she crocheting. She using plastic bags
Oh, really?
and she's crocheting.
Ah,
Yeah,
you go,
she's
girl.
crocheting a homeless mat.
See, that you go, girl. I had to give you ladies credit on that because Patty J, she made me one and sent it to me. And I tell you what, when they get cold, that bad boy be right on top of the comforter with me. Yeah, that's right on. And see, when you guys do this, Mona and your ladies, you guys see that's with
Hey,
love. And
David.
you're doing it with love. And that's really cool. Why don't you call me and tell me what are you on when you're on? Okay.
They've been
Uh,
looking for you all day, David.
yeah, somebody mentioned to you. Yeah, it's like yeah, but yeah, you see, you guys do that with love, and that's the thing. And I would say this too for all you ladies who cook and gentlemen who cook. Um, hats off to you because look, they say when you cook somebody food is coming from your soul. So once you cook and you relax and doing your thing. Versus, and I ain't mad about any other a company because one of my friends he works for a franchise, Wendy's. I mean, but you got people just throwing your food together, and it's not with love. It's like I'm on a time schedule here, and I got to hear them throw this together and give you something to eat. So that's part of Marinate getting that soul. Big Dave, what's up, brother? Hey, salute to you. But yeah, it's part of who you are in your soul. So just like, and I agree with you, Mona. You know what? Every like 3 doors when I'm going down the hallway, I see these signs that goes dogs welcome, people tolerated. Right.
What?
I think that's for the seniors or something like that. That is very crazy.
Oh,
But
see,
I'm a
same.
buckle down. My friend Patty J had a cat, and
Rio's liking you already. Y'all saying the same thing.
I'm cooking with my soul. Yes, yes, yeah. I said the same thing. Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There you go. And that's what I think, and it shows in the cooking. And what's even more better too is that you ladies and
It's
gentlemen
too
who are
much for one
taking
person.
it from the soil and growing it in the soil and putting it on a plate. That's more. That is so cool because we have too much processed food in this world today,
Right,
and
right.
uh, listen, my brother said it right. We have a lot of options here, and the thing we're running into is what they call them food deserts, where you don't have good grocery stores or anything like that. But this is another thing I have to fight for, and I have to look at it on both sides because we're talking about the prices of groceries, and I said, well, look. One of the problems is too is that a lot of people are here without food, so they're stealing, which is going to cause the price to go up in your grocery store to try to make up for all that stealing that's going on. So we should have these food banks out there. And
Right.
I'll give you guys this here, just a little personal note. I'm not that deep in the Salvation Army, but I roll with these guys a little bit because when I was homeless for about almost 2 months. Um, it was crazy. And who came in and helped me out, and it was the Salvation Army. They kicked in, and they did good with helping me get this thing going. But I also, with them, I learned a lot of these people who are going through these food deserts. But um, I lived over in an area that was pretty much it was off the chain. It was plagued with a lot of mentally ill people, and then you have I had a dude, Mona. He's sitting out there standing in front of the store talking about he had this sign talking about he's a U.S. Navy veteran.
Oh wow.
And can you kick in? I rolled up
Kick
on that
you
kid.
in.
Yeah, and you give me some money. I rolled up on that kid. I said, show me your ID card. Show me your veteran's card. Show me if you say you're a disabled veteran and you should be working. You should be at the vet. I said, what percentage are you? He couldn't even tell me that. I said, see, so you're
So
lying.
you don't even know what the
Yeah.
percentage is. Mm.
Exactly. And I told him because it's a federal offense, but I told him you're lying. I ran into another brother. Could you help me out? I said, dude, you right over here? I said, the work resources right up the street, man. They could get you hooked up, get you into a place. Uh, and all of a sudden his argument disappeared. And I'm like, okay, cool. Most of these cats are out here trying to get their high on or whatever. All right.
Right. Right.
That's your
But
business. I ain't
still,
gonna.
they don't need to use us trying to get
Exactly.
their little high on.
Playing their empathy, yeah, playing on your empathy. And I told them that's against the law, dog. You know that. And see what they had was,
No, I don't think they know.
yeah, and it was these guys had a ring of people. So it was a guy in a pickup truck coming, drop off these two dudes. So the guy be standing in front of the store. His boy rolls up and pushing some money into his pocket, going, "Thank you for your service. Thank you for service." And I'm like, "This dude ain't served nobody, but you got to strip it off of." So, and then he ran and jumped in the truck with his boy, and they rolled out. I never seen him there
That's what I'm
again
talking
since
about.
then. Yeah, what's it going here? What time is it? Ooh, Mona, we are chopping it up like we used to,
Yeah,
old
it's
school
great to be
style.
1 o'clock. Huh?
Uh-huh. I'm going on 11 here. And I'm like, uh, yeah. So what's been up? So I was gonna ask you something. So yeah, Mona, we gotta talk again. I don't have a pencil and paper in front of me, but I'm gonna hit you up again. And is your email the same as your name there? Shifting Soul
Oh,
World?
no. I mean, yeah, you can sifting some soil at gmail.com. But
Okay.
if you go back into your in your email, I should be in your email.
Oh, cool in the gang. Let me make sure I know I'm tripping because I ain't been over there in a
But it's
minute.
not under sifting some soil.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let me see here. Yeah. All right. Gmail. Dang, come on, Dave. Right. Gmail. All right. Yeah,
Best
these
shit in
guys.
here. Hey, best shit. I ain't even seen best shit come here. I ain't see best shit. I still ain't seen. Oh, there she is. Hey, best shit. What you doing? You over here having fun? You up in the middle of the night? What? 87 in Dallas today.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm
Look, I'm thinking
slipping.
about turning the AC on because it's hot up in here.
Getting warm. It's getting cold over here. Oh
Typhoon.
man, I stepped outside. I said, "Oh hell no," because I'm not far from the mountain, so it's like, oh, it's really coming in on a brother. We dropped down to like 13 degrees one time. I was like, "Oh, this is too damn much," but
Yeah, you in
yeah.
the mountains. You getting cold.
Yes, they
You
coming at her,
good.
brother. But
Huh.
when my dude said this to me, Mona, he goes, oh, so you definitely didn't want to live around black folk, huh? You gonna move your butt close to the mountains." I was
You
like,
doggone right. I don't, look, we
ain't
ain't
no
gonna
brother
start that.
trying to
We ain't gonna get on that one.
I said,
Best
ain't
friend
brother trying to
speaking.
come up
What's
here.
good, best friend?
Oh, let's see who else we got there best yet. Be quiet.
Oh no, I ain't going into the deep AM. I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Great. I'm about to let you do your
I'm
thing
over here
too.
having fun with my friend. I ain't seen him in so
I
long.
know it.
It's
Mona,
hard for me to let him go because it's
I
gonna be
know I
another
gotta
four,
let you
5 months before I see him again. You know how
No.
you find a friend and you just don't want to let him go. Good morning. Make this
That's
go viral, Miss V. What's
good
happening?
morning,
Look,
girl. Good morning.
it's like you know how you get with your friend you ain't seen in 20 years,
Yeah,
and
I'm telling you.
just don't want to let go. It's hard to let them go because it's gonna be
Yeah.
another 20 years before. Yeah, it's gonna be
No.
4 months before I see you again, doggone.
No, I'm coming
Look,
back earlier than that. You and African G, but I definitely will be popping up on you guys because I got this station squared away. And so, yeah, you're gonna be seeing more of me, baby girl. Because I got nothing but love for you. I'm down with you like full flats on a Cadillac. You dig?
ooh,
So,
4 flats on the Cadillac, baby.
that's on
Guess
the
what?
floor.
Look, and be
You be
rolling on them flats, baby.
saying, I'm saying.
Look,
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna let you do your thing too, sweetheart. But I promise you, because I was gonna do I'm thinking like you though. I'm gonna set my GoPro up because
But
that's my
dude,
focus.
if you gonna talk like this, you got to keep coming. You got to come at least once a week. You carry me 30 people in my chat. Look here, yeah, you need to come around more. Yes,
Right on. Hey,
indeed.
you know you're my baby
Good.
girl, and I got nothing but love for your people in your chat room. You guys are
Hey,
outstanding, man.
hey, they
One of
was
you,
holding on tonight, baby.
you guys is getting down. Right on. Much
Look,
love
we
to
talked
each and
about a
every
little
one
bit of
of you.
everything. We talked about Seattle. We didn't talked about the VA, and
Yeah. What else?
look
A
at
little bit
here.
of
We done talked
gardening.
about the roof,
Yeah, a
not the
little
faux
gardening.
flat on the slab. Yeah, he say faux flat on the slab,
Hey,
baby.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look,
You ain't lying about that.
look, he could probably go a whole nother hour.
Oh Lord, because
Look,
yeah, because
look.
I'm like I
But
got.
hey, the store still open? You got a store across the street from where you stay?
Oh, girlfriend, you ain't lying. I got half a block away. Is yeah. You know how they
And I
like
know
those
it's time to go to the store. You know,
7-Eleven.
I know your
Oh,
I know
shit.
it's that time.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to this store now that you say it, because I'm like, I'm gonna be up for a hot
Yeah, you ain't
second
had
here.
a drink in a minute. You ain't took a swallow in a minute, so I
I
know it's
know it.
time to go
Look
to
at
the store.
it's empty. It's
I already
empty.
know.
I'm like,
I already know, baby. Look, I
you
know
know,
you. I know you. You ain't took
you
a
know it.
sip
You
in a
know it.
minute.
I'm over here like,
I'm
okay,
like,
come on,
wow,
brother.
it's a whole hour and he ain't talking about I gotta get to the store before it closes.
You ain't
But I
lying. This way,
forgot you
look,
are 2 hours behind me, but it's
you
getting
know
close to
me.
that time though.
You know me, Mona. You know me. You ain't lying because I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and strap up and head on over here to the 7-Eleven, grab me a quick beer. Oh, now candy bar, right, for the side. Russell,
Hey,
you know what's
hey,
up.
hey,
Russell
we been
knows what's
talking
up.
about that candy. Look, we're talking about Baby Ruth and Snicker bars
Oh,
and
yes.
that chocolate
Yeah.
payday,
Oh,
baby.
you girls. Oh,
Look,
and
with
they
the
came out.
sour cream potato chips.
mm, I got that mint and chocolate Kit Kat bar that I'm kind of checking out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm like, you
You
girls,
like mint.
yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, and I like chocolate. And so like, throw them together, you put your
Oh,
chocolate in my
damn, that
man. Yeah.
sounds good.
But you got it right now because I'm not thinking now. Shoot, I'm gonna have to get medieval on the shopping tomorrow because we ain't having this stuff. And I'm gonna tell you how bad I love you so much, Mona. This is a 6-pack, and I only have one, man, because you
What
my
is
girl.
that?
Oh, this is Estella. I only drink it because
Oh,
I went
okay,
I
okay.
went to Jazz Alley, and that's where if you ever come up this way, you gotta let me know in advance because
Hey,
I go to
guys,
Jazz Alley a lot, and yeah, we'd love to take you to Jazz Alley. We kick it and show you a nice time while you're up here. You're my girl, so and I wish African Dreaming and his wife is up this way as well because you guys are my peoples. You guys been down with me, and I love each and every one of you who are here supporting Mona Shifting Some Soil. You guys are fantastic. And Bonjour Pepper, I miss you too, girl. I haven't seen you in a while. She's always come up to my show. She pop in sometime later. I'm like, okay, but you guys are wonderful, man. And I'm gonna let you go, sis. But remember this for all your beautiful people and everybody. I've been gone for a while, but remember, focus on those 3 things that make you happy: mind, body, and spirit. Educate your mind. Make sure you get a little bit of workout. Now, this is my challenge here since I live way up on the floor. I can kind of get away. I'm gonna see how many floors I can hike up before I'm almost dying and jump out and catch the elevator. And so we kind of work on getting all those floors because I'm constantly sitting behind a desk, and I don't like dealing with politics, but I'm being called in to do it again. And so City Hall's not even far from
these
my
guys,
house, so yeah.
that's
But I
all.
love you, sis. You're my girl always,
Love you
man. You're my
too. I
baby
thank you
girl.
so much.
I appreciate you.
I hope you don't stay
You gonna get
away
the
too long.
no, you're gonna get the biggest hug from me when I see you. You know
I
what's
know
gonna
that's
be.
right. I know
Yeah,
that's right.
that's my girl. You guys keep supporting my beautiful baby girl here. And all of you are great. Great. Thank you, Renaissance Grandma. Speeches to you and good night to you, beautiful. I wish all of you one wonderful evening and the best of blessings and nothing but love. Take great care of yourselves. And Mona, my baby, I'll see you shortly. Take care.
All right. Take
All
care,
right.
man.
Take care,
All
beautiful.
right. All right. Bye bye. Well, y'all, that was the Seattle Black veteran. That's my boy right there. If I tell you he long-winded, huh? That's what I'm talking about. He carried me for 3 hours. Look, that's what I'm talking about. I really enjoyed him. hope he come back sometime soon and we can chit chat for another 3 hours. Cause I was only gonna be here for an hour. And look, it turned into 3. Knowing I gotta get up early in the morning. But I'm gonna go up in here and get myself ready for tomorrow. And I don't know if I can get me a good nap in or whatever, get a few things done tomorrow. I probably will. I don't know, tomorrow Thursday. No. Whew, I'm sorry, y'all. My days is going. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So I don't know. I might pop up. I'm not for sure. But he always have good information. Yes, he do. Always. Always. He's the one that we used to be on his channel all night long. You know? You thought you was my boy. Don't make me get this. Don't put me on the spot like that. I just woke up. Well, I'm sorry, but I got to lay it down. I got things to do tomorrow. I made a burrito with hot sauce, coffee brew. Oh, you was getting ready to get down and eat and really just chit chat. You thought you was gonna be up here all night long? No. How about you? How about you? Go on and let everybody come over to your channel and you can talk to everybody while I take a nap. I mean, I'll run you. I'll run you. Plenty of monitors share. I don't know about all Billy. I don't know about all that. I was gonna say that, but I had to think about that. I don't know about all that sharing thing. I slept all day in that garden yesterday and currently soaking me. I can barely walk. You know what? That means you're working too hard in there. Yeah, you just had 7 surgeries. Look, you working too hard. You got to, take a little bit at a time. A little bit at a time. It ain't going nowhere. It's going to be there. I'm busy wrecking that. I ain't going to hate. Okay, David, please don't hate. Don't hate. That was my boy. He the one started me being up all night long. We be up until 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Just chit-chatting all night, talking about the VA. The editing. Good night, y'all. I mean, I can sit up here, but I know I got things I got to do, so I'm going to. You've been in the bushes all this time, bitch. She probably was. She over there having fun. She met Felicia today. I'm feeling some type of way, but that's all right. I'm going to go hang with Felicia in April. Lydia will give me my piece of what? See, there you go, David. Now you trying to take pieces from everybody else, right? But her piece is not the same as your piece. You might not want her piece. And she might not want yours either. Where do the day walkers go now? I don't. Bougie, you got a channel? Hey, open your channel up and they can come hang out with you. You see a whole lot of day workers out here. Look, they all looking for somewhere to go. Some folks just not waking up. Look, I'm trying to get my diabetes down so they can take this plate and these screws out of my leg because it's getting on my nerve. I promise you that. You got prep questions? Well, Martika, all you got to do is start your live and everybody come over there where you at. And yeah, I'm talking about you, Felicia. Yes, I am. I can't wait to meet you. I'm feeling some type of way because Best Jet got to meet you first. But I'm okay. I'm good. As long as I get a chance to meet you, it's good. We want to go live for our 25th. We trying to go live for our 25th. When is it? But y'all be so busy, y'all never have time to have a good night. Blessings. Blessings to you, Rios. Have a good one. That part. She said that part. Look, I ain't gonna let y'all keep me up on here messing with y'all. Y'all got me laughing and carrying on. Don't even want to go to sleep. That's my problem. No, I gotta go to sleep and can't go to sleep. It's gonna take me 2 hours to go to sleep. But I did take a little slight nap today. We're not used to going live on. Well, hey, that's why I be trying to get y'all to come up and stuff so you can, get a little taste of it. Once you get a taste and start doing it, it'll be a piece of cake. A piece of cake. The 28th. That's just a few days from now. Oh yeah, y'all gonna need to go live, man. What y'all gonna do? See, we're moving around. We be moving around. I know it. Every time I look up, y'all headed somewhere to go out to eat, or you in another state going out to eat. And I'm like, well, doc, do they ever stay at home? But you know what? I like that life y'all got going on. That's the kind of life I need to do. I was thinking about selling my house and get me an RV and hit the doggone road, baby. And then I was looking at they got these flights and stuff that's like $59 and Lydia needs to rest. You know what? I do too. So my head is starting to hurt. It's really starting to hurt bad. What did I say? Lydia in bed with the, how you know she in the bed resting? How you know, David? And I hate to go because there's 34 people in my doggone chat. Hey, that's a record. I think. I don't remember seeing no more than 34 people in my chat before. Not in the middle of the night, anyway. What's up with y'all? This during the weeknight. Let's roll. Look, where you want to go, David? I'm mopping. Are you mopping? Oh my word. Where you trying to go, David? You just trying to go somewhere, right? I forgot you don't have a vehicle, right? I gotta come pick you up, huh? That has crossed our minds. That RV life. Hey, man, I went and looked at an RV. I can actually sell my house, go buy an RV for cash, and have $1,000 left over. $1,000, $100,000 left over. It sure is a thought. But you know what was stopping me? My trees, my garden. It was like, I ain't gonna be able to take my trees. I got too many trees to be putting in the RV. Ain't no room in that baby. It's just gonna be you and that next person that you gonna be with, and that's it. Ain't no room for nothing else in that RV. Well, y'all, look, I keep talking to y'all. I'm gonna go. Only you had almost double. What's in here over the course of the night? I had double. What you mean I had double? We just got our second cocktail. What? We ain't got no trees. I got trees. RV living is romantic. I don't know about no romance. Hey, Miss Shirley, how you doing? See y'all. Look, I'm trying to get out of here and people keep coming in. Look, I have a heavy Chevy. Gotta get back running. Oh, okay. I'm gonna make an omelet. You gonna cook an omelet? Man, mind blowing hard. Elder, no sleep on it. Look, I'm gonna get some sleep. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here so I can go to sleep. I'm just having fun with y'all, man. And then I'm Miss Shirley here. Look, but I can't stay on, y'all. Look, 31 people still in the house. Look at here. 30 in the chat. 45 likes in theory. 5 to 10 didn't remember to hit the like button. So 50 to 60 peeps visit you. Well, when I shut it down, it's gonna tell me. But a whole lot of times it'll say I done had 145 views when I get on. I'm like, well, where's all my thumbs up? I had 145 people view it. Yeah. David, I can't always give up everything what they want. Now I can't do that. I did give the people what they wanted. They wanted my appearance. I came. I gave them 3 hours. David, just because you just got here, and you want to hang out a little while longer. I love you too, Auntie Ellen. Look, Martika talking about David, Lydia, Bougie, Miss Shirley. Go live. And you go live, Martika. You sounding like Mike now. You go live. Got to get people. Look. Go get a nap, Mona. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, Duval. I appreciate you. We don't know how to look at all them numbers. Don't even worry about them numbers. Just get on there and have fun and talk to people. Don't even worry about the numbers. One person can count for 5. Building your watch hours. LOL. Yeah, don't even worry about them numbers. Just get on there and enjoy yourself, have fun. You sitting there having fun, time will fly by. Trust me, them 3 hours went by so quick. I was only supposed to be on for an hour, and we was on for 3 without even me paying attention to the time. Ooh, she said, try it, David. See if we show up. They're gonna show up, David. Go on and start a live. I'm a one-hit wonder. What? Come on now, Bougie. You need to do another one. You did good the last time. You did real good. Look, I'm talking about get some rest. Okay, well, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go. My head is starting to hurt real bad, so I need to take something to lay down for a few minutes. So I think it's just because I'm tired. I need to get some sleep, and I will see y'all tomorrow on these YouTube streets. Y'all have a good one.